smack dab in it. Hey, tomorrow, it goes away on the freedom, just might come away.
Our bold pursuit of this pro-American agenda has enraged, and you know what's happened? It's enraged the failed ruling class in Washington. Not easy to get them out, but we're doing it slowly but surely. These corrupt politicians and the radical leftists got rich bleeding America dry, and they knew that my election would finally end their pillaging and looting of our country. And that's what they were doing. And that's what they continue to try and do. That is why from day one, the wretched Washington swamp has been trying to nullify the results of a truly great and democratic election, the election of 2016. They're trying. They're not getting very far.
Want to get it off your chest? Call the Dave Weinbaum Show. They accuse this show of being run by boobs. Well, let me tell you something about us boobs. We're real and we're spectacular. Want politics and fun sprinkled with a lot of laughs? You're in the right place. Heard in 50 states and 98 countries, now in its 11th year. The Dave Weinbaum Show is on the air. I predict Democrats will impeach Donald Trump in November in the House. They will cite high crimes and misdemeanors despite Donald Trump's exoneration by the Mueller report. Why? Well, first, the Dems in Congress, the Obama administration, the mainstream media, the FBI, CIA, State Department, DOJ are scared out of their minds. They know Attorney General Barr and John Durham and IG, that's Inspector General for those in Branson, Michael Horowitz, have evidence of a coup that started in late 2015. They conspired with each other and foreign countries like Australia, like Italy, like the UK, to overthrow our 2016 election in favor of Hillary. Remember, just minutes after Trump's inaugural speech, January 20th, 2017, the Washington Post said the Democrats would impeach the president. And as number two, as Al Green said, we have to impeach Trump or he'll win the re-election. And number three, the far left, which controls the Democratic Party, hates America, will do anything to replace democracy with tyranny and capitalism with socialism. There just might be a second civil war if they overthrow this government. Especially if they come after our guns, as most Democratic candidates promise. This is not a time to be shy. You can't just hide now. We need all hands on deck. We need to fight back. Is America worth saving? Is not America the shining star of the world, an example to all? If so, it must be protected and honored. Or am I wrong? Hi there, welcome to the Dave Weinbaum Show. My name is Dave Weinbaum. I'm here with radio legend Stan Hines. Hi, Stan. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
And I don't know what's going on. I think we got a phone call here, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, well, I don't know who this is, but you know what? Hey, JJ, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
JJ from beautiful Rolla, Missouri.
Okay,
Good morning.
hit it. Yeah.
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise playing
I'll
in the
greet
street.
you properly,
Gonna
my
be a
man.
big man someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place, singing
We will rock you. We will rock you.
Buddy, you're a young man, hard man, shouting in the street. You're gonna take on the world someday. You got blood on your face, a big disgrace, waving your banner all over the place.
We will rock you.
Sing it.
We will rock you. JJ, how you doing, my friend? What's under that tinfoil hat of yours this week?
I'm doing great today, Dave. And,
Super.
I got three little things.
Okay.
To stick in my craw that I'd like to share with you.
Okay.
Number one, I told you on Facebook I couldn't bring myself to watch the Democrat debates. I just couldn't drag myself in there to watch it. So I didn't. But I did look at some excerpts the next day, and I did read the transcript that was on CNN's website. And these people, again, this is what, the 8th debate or something like that.
I don't know.
These people are just plastering on more of the same.
Yeah.
Radical leftist ideas that have little basis in reality. And none of these folks, of course, Anderson Cooper wasn't big on asking tough questions, but none of these folks explained how they plan to pay for their socialist agenda.
Yeah.
Now, a couple of them said, "Yeah, we're probably gonna raise taxes," in an offhand, sort of non-direct way.
Right.
Well, raise taxes, yes, but we're talking raise taxes 800% to pay for this stuff.
Yeah.
That's bankruptcy. That will bankrupt this country, and I can't imagine anyone voting for somebody who endorses such ideas. But some will. The rank and file socialists, yep, they're right there behind it. A bunch of the millennials that have mush brains are right there behind.
Well, you know who Alec Baldwin is, don't you?
Of course.
Yes. All right. The actor that takes on an anti-Trump on Saturday Night Live. Well, he just came out and says, "Why are they attacking the wealthy? What's wrong with being wealthy?" Well, did he get a clue? Is he going to start following Donald Trump now? I don't think so.
I doubt it.
But boy, when it hits their own damn pocketbooks, like LeBron James in China, boy, they get suddenly religious.
These are the wealthy attacking the wealthy, and
Yeah.
that's an unusual one. Usually they're cronies.
Sure. So what else is under your tinfoil hat there, JJ?
Item number two. Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, and a bunch of others had a little meeting with Trump, and Pelosi left the meeting unhappy. I guess Chucky did too.
Yeah.
Comrade Pelosi claimed in a made-for-TV soundbite event right after the meeting, funny how the media were just sitting there waiting for her to come out, that Donald Trump had a meltdown. Well, there's a photograph shaking her finger at Donald Trump, and it sure looked to me like her somewhat haggardly face was having a meltdown.
Well, wait a minute. Did Trump stomp out of there? No, Trump stayed, right?
Mm-hmm. And
so she's the one that stomped out of the meeting, right?
She did.
Yeah.
And so did Chucky Schumer, although I noticed that he is standing back a bit from this thing. I think he realized realizes this is even a little too radical for him.
Yeah.
But Comrade Pelosi, of course, claimed that Trump had a meltdown. And
Yeah.
what's unusual is the reports that came out after the meeting was after Comrade Pelosi and Schumer left, the meeting went on in a kind of a calm and reasonable fashion, like such things should. So it seems to me the instigator of this thing was Comrade Pelosi.
Well, this is not the first time she's done this, JJ. She's done it before.
Well, she needs to be a victim.
Huh?
This
Oh, yeah,
is
she's a
a
victim.
Yeah.
He's a man, and she's just the tiny little female Speaker of the House. And she
I
can't.
wish someone throw.
How dare he yell at me?
Wish someone would throw a bucket of water on her. And
Oh, my goodness.
Like the wicked
Oh
man.
my goodness.
Melting.
Oh my. I know you meant that. I know you meant that in the nicest way, though.
Well, of course.
Of course. What else you got for me, my friend?
Okay, item number last. Phelps County Focus. In the opinion page
Yes.
from October 17th,
Mm-hmm.
there was an opinion letter written by a fellow named Jason.
Mm-hmm.
And in that opinion letter, he spent about 8 column inches, 304 words, lambasting Dave Weinbaum and his show. I can paraphrase it for you down to a single sentence. He doesn't like your show.
I know.
Well, this is America, and
But yet he keeps on calling.
Well,
he
I'm
hates
gonna
me.
get to
He
that.
says I'm a liar, and yet he didn't name one thing I lied about. He said that I said that some people hate America, and that's pretty well proven by the all you got to do is watch the Democratic debate, and you got that right there.
Sure.
Was there an American
here's-
flag there? Even?
An American flag at the debate.
Yeah.
I did not see one, but
No.
like I said, I didn't watch the debate.
I don't think they've
I
had one in
couldn't-
any of their debates. They don't even have an American
bring-
flag in a debate. Incredible.
Well, anyway, Jason's letter,
Yeah.
this is the United States of America.
Yeah.
He has a First Amendment right to express himself in any way he sees fit. I have a suggestion for Jason.
Yeah.
On every radio, there are 2 knobs. One of them is labeled volume. The other one is labeled tuning.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't like what you're hearing on the radio, twist one or the other.
You have a choice,
God
don't
bless
you?
you, Dave. Have a great day.
Thank you,
All right,
JJ,
brother.
for
Thanks,
being the opening act once again on the Dave Weinbaum Show. God bless you. All right, we're back on the show. If you want to call the show after this very, very important message right now, I'll tell you later, you know?
Ideas are so powerful. I plan to have one someday. Forget about it.
You know, if you have an idea, you better not forget about it if it's only the first idea you've ever had. You know, and it's a good thing to think, you know?
That's right.
I like to think before I act. You know, I don't want to come over too strong, you know?
Right.
I want to reason with people. I want to make them an offer they can't refuse, you know? Come on. Don't forget about it, okay?
Yeah. Which, there's something that America's forgetting about, too. We
What's
need
that?
to remind them.
I am for open immigration, but that sign we have in the front of the Statue of Liberty, give us your tired, your poor, your huddled masses. Can't we just say, hey, the door's open, we'll take whoever you got? Do we have to specify the wretched refuse? I mean, why don't we just say, give us the unhappy, the sad, the slow, the ugly, people that can't drive, if they have trouble merging, if they can't stay in their lane, if they don't signal, can't parallel park, if they're sneezing, if they're stuffed up, if they're clogs, if they have bad penmanship, don't return calls, if they have dandruff, food between their teeth, if they have bad credit, if they have no credit, Mr. Spot Shaving. In other words, any dysfunctional, defective slob that you can somehow cattle prod onto a wagon, send them over. We want it.
Good choice.
Well,
Stanley?
one thing that's forgotten about
Yeah.
is that. What else? Russia? What happened to Russia?
Well, Russia, yeah. I mean, where was Russia? Where was immigration? They didn't talk about that
not
hardly at all.
No.
Immigration and what else? There was other things, too. They just totally ignored.
Well, how about that guy?
Wait a minute.
Jeff,
Wait a minute. Now they're all upset because Trump is pulling out of Syria. All right, they're all upset about that, and yet
They loved it when they did.
wanted to impeach George Bush from attacking Iraq. when in the late 80s or late 90s and early 2000s, that's all they said was to Bill Clinton, we need to attack.
Right.
And they said it to Bush, we need to attack Iraq. They've got yellow cake and, all sorts of WMDs as testified to by the CIA.
Right.
And yet they change that around. They'll say anything to get power. There are no principles other than winning and power in the Democratic Party. Yeah. Prove me wrong. Give me a call. 573-364-4433 and get it off your chest.
When it comes to making travel plans, Trips & More Travel Agency of Rolla has skilled agents to help you plan that perfect getaway. With over 27 years of combined experience, the agents are dedicated to providing you the highest quality of customer service, specializing in custom travel, family vacation, and destination weddings. Trips & More can make your vacation unique and fun. Stop in today at 116 West 8th Street in Rolla or call 341-3300. That's 341-3300.
Hi, this is Sarah Weinbaum, massage therapist at Lavish Day Spa, formerly known as Terra Day Spa. Come visit me at our all-new location on North Bishop next to Steak and Shake. Come take your stress and worries away with our full-service salon and day spa, featuring discounts on Dermalogica and other skincare items offered with a purchase of a facial. New location, same number, 364-0905. Come sail away at Lavish Day Spa in Rolla.
Find a new friend at Bishop Avenue Aquariums and Pets, Rolla's USDA licensed pet shop. They specialize in a wide range of reptiles, tropical fish, saltwater fish, guinea pigs, hedgehogs, and other small animals, along with feeders and accessories. Guinea pigs are just $25 at Bishop Avenue Aquariums. Find your new friend at 402 South Bishop Avenue in Rolla.
When you're ready to find the best steak in Rolla, head over to Sydney's at 707 North Pine in downtown Rolla. All their steaks are aged 30 days and hand-cut to perfection. This weekend is Ribeye Weekend. Get a 16-ounce ribeye steak with Sydney's signature spice blend and 2 sides only $14.99. And choose Sydney's with over 100 different whiskeys, scotches, and bourbons and over a dozen draft beers to complement the best steak around. Call 426-3707 for reservations. Lunch specials on Facebook. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 11 to 1:30 a.m. daily.
Does your trip to the dentist office sound like this? If so, it's time to come see the friendly staff at Forum Dental, where they make dentistry simple and fun. Forum Dental is committed to patient satisfaction and high-quality dental care. So come to Forum Dental, where they do it all, from teeth cleaning and whitening to bridges and crowns and so much more. At Forum Dental, they make every dental experience a pleasant one. Forum Dental, working together to be better. Visit their website at forumdental.com.
Every business needs just the right sign to get people into your business. Missouri Neon Outdoor is here to help. Missouri Neon Outdoor has been family-owned and serving the Ozarks for 80 years. Outdoor advertising remains one of the most cost-effective ways for businesses to build awareness and drive customers to their door. And they offer billboard coverage in over 25 counties in southwest Missouri. Missouri Neon Outdoor has an expert creative staff that can design a great look for you. Call today for available locations in your area. 1-800-788-1778.
Listen up, America. Why in the world would you start your day with an unwrapped, zip-zap, sad sack breakfast mishap when the McDonald's app lets you order, pay, and pick up a nice and hot griddle-sizzle breakfast with a tap-tippity-tap? I think I just rhyme-answered my own rhyme question. McDonald's mobile order and pay. Just order in the app, pass the line with the tap, and wake up breakfast with McDonald's. Mobile order and pay at participating McDonald's. McDonald's app download and registration required.
Follow me at daveweinbaum.net, at The Dave Weinbaum on Twitter, and streaming live on the Dave Weinbaum Show Facebook page.
They want to erase your vote like it never existed. They want to erase your voice, and they want to erase your future. But they will fail because in America, the people rule again. You remember that just 19 minutes after I raised my hand and took the oath of office, the Washington Post a terrible newspaper that doesn't know how to write the truth, published a story, and in this case, they might have gotten it pretty correct. They said, the campaign to impeach President Trump has begun. That was the headline. Little did we know they weren't playing games.
Wow. I mean, this has been going on, well, since way before the election, since the end of 2015 when they started this phony investigation into Trump's campaign based on FISA court guarantees that were false. And we're about to hear about that. It was supposed to be today, but apparently that got postponed. But I'm telling you, the Democrats, in my opinion now, I could be wrong, but I doubt it. There's such a rush to impeach this guy, and they can't find anything to do it with. I mean, everything they come up with falls apart. Well, now they're in holding sessions without allowing Republicans in, without allowing Donald Trump's lawyers in, without allowing them to question witnesses. Okay, there's no due process. It's unconstitutional. It's never been done like this before. Never. Not for Clinton, not for Nixon, not for Jackson. You go through all our history, and it's impeachments, and they have never done it without the precedent of due process.
Right.
And so this is an outrage, and it's an outrage it ought to be an outrage to everybody, including the Democrats. Because what's going to happen when somebody else gets elected, like a Democrat, God forbid? What's going to happen? The Republicans now are going to go after the guy, and they'll do the same thing. This is horrible for our country. Horrible. And the president is right, and I do believe he's not just protecting his own tuchus, he's protecting future presidents in this country and the foundation of this country, which is being ravaged by the Democrats. All right, coming up soon, we got the Rabbi. We got a great show, by the way. We got this show is packed, racked, and stacked. We got 3 hours of radio excellence, or your money back. And Stan, I'll give you Stan's phone number a little later in the show, so he can give you whatever money back you think you deserve. And my lovely wife has finally entered the room. She made it by the first break, and I know she's tired because somehow I woke her up in the middle of the night.
Like 3 a.m.
Well, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to.
It still happened.
I could not sleep last night. I don't know why. I guess I fell asleep in front of the TV last night and show prepping and show promoting and stuff like that. Yeah. And while I'm talking about that, let me just do a little homework here, a little housework. Let me thank all these new sponsors we've got lately. A lot of it from Stan, which is Sydney's Cooking from Scratch. And what was the other one you had?
Aging Made Easy.
Aging
ABS,
Made Easy. Yeah.
Automated Business Systems.
Right.
Dave and Joanne down there. And
Right.
Matt Stites, one of the best computer guys around.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we got Colton's.
Yeah.
Lee's Chicken. I found a new friend. What a great guy. Jason Fisher over there. And Kent Jewelry.
Right.
And so, wow. If you want to, I don't know. I'm pretty sure we got a spot or two open. If you want to, Stan won't give out his private number, so
Sorry.
That's too bad, Stan, because I will. I
Yeah,
will give
I
out
know.
my
Well,
private number.
that's just fine.
My number is 578-2700.
There you go.
I mean, it's on two places in all of my restaurants.
Right.
Even my son's restaurant in Salem, I believe, still has it.
Yeah.
Although he doesn't like that. He doesn't like that. What does he know? That does he know? Right. He's only been in the business now for like 20 years.
Yeah.
Or more, actually. So we're back on the show, and also I want to thank the people that pushed and promoted this show, taking time out of their busy schedules just to promote this show.
Yeah.
We got Gary out of Texas. We got Liz Cabrara out of Miami, who will be on the show later, by the way.
Right.
This is Latina on Fire, ladies and gentlemen, and she is ready and raring to go. Let me tell you, we got Bat Zion and Shayna and Sadie out of Israel, Andy, Scott, Stoney, Susan, Judy, Rosaline, Candace, Clifford, Rick, David, Miranda, Beth, Cece, Tamara, Diane, Tracy, Jay Wall, Eve, Cutie Pie. Both those gals are from California. Deborah, Manny, the crazy Cuban who calls himself, Ben, Sherry, Bama, Alabama, Perry, Paige, Joe, and Irish Eileen from Chicago. All right, that's just some of them.
Yeah,
I mean, I wish I could do it all, but I can't. I'll try to get you next week if I missed you. All right.
All right. Well, Liz has all kinds of people pushing the show also from her friends list.
Sure.
So it's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, and they're all talking about it out there. Yeah. I'm going to have to learn how to speak Espanol.
Yeah.
I mean, I got to have a Spanish show on top of this one. What do you think?
There you go.
It's going to take me about 10 years, and let's see, that'll make me 81 years old, so I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. Anyways, we alluded to the Dems debate, and the Dems debate, Biden rants how great he was under Obama, and he flops on the corruption question with his son Hunter and tries to turn it to say, well, Trump is the most corrupt president ever. Just anything to get it off of him. And by the way, he's losing contributors. He's about done. He's toast. Now, the new leader, Elizabeth Warren, Pocahontas, she's attacked because she won't admit her huge tax increases. Bernie's health was an issue, and he's running around saying, "Well, I wrote the damn bill," and he disses Liz as a capitalist, while he's a proud socialist. There are no flags there. The tax already tax high. They're going to raise income taxes, and they're going to tax whatever you have. Mm-hmm. They're like the Beatles song. They'll even tax the pennies in your shoes. Yeah. I mean, this is outrageous. And when you get the likes of Alec Baldwin saying, "What the hell's going on here?" What did he just discover? What he was promoting? My goodness.
Well, they said that was going to just tax the top 0.1% of wage earners, but that wouldn't raise enough money to do a tenth of what they're wanting to do.
They want to take, the new Green Deal. Get that, perk that one up, because we got this interview I did with a couple of local guys here in Rolla that pretty much covers what happened, the reaction when they find out what the new Green Deal is. Sometimes names are, they're a little elusive. And so the new Green Deal is something where they're going to take away, they're going to knock down all the buildings and stuff. So why don't you go ahead and hit that? I'm here in the streets of Rolla, and I'm with Cletus and Clem. And I want to know what they think about the Green New Deal. What do you think about it, fellas?
Well, I like the idea myself. I heard all about it a little bit. Well, I just think green's good. Anything green is good.
Yeah, but, I don't know about that green stuff. They kind of might mess up your head sometimes.
Your pickup is green. What are you talking about?
Well, because I like my green pickup. That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
So you're okay with no cars, no pickup trucks, no planes, no fossil fuel, no jobs, tearing down every structure and rebuilding them. Then the elimination of all meat, including pork and prime rib. All right. Well, they go on for a while. I mean, these guys were they were so crazed. They hopped into their green truck and they started riding around in circles. They didn't know where to go. They were so upset. Listen to this. They're still going. Okay.
All right.
Isn't that something?
It is.
Man.
It was crazy, man.
Wow. So people don't really understand. Sounds good, right?
Yeah.
Green Deal.
Yeah. 1 second, Dave. You were talking to another rabbi. It sounds like you're cheating on me.
No, actually, I'm cheating with you on him because he was the first rabbi.
I got rabbis fighting over me. This is kind of weird.
This man travels the world, uniting Christians and Jews, the second most powerful person in Israel and his own home, according to his wife, Yonit. And he is the future rabbi to Trump's third temple, hotel, golf course, casino, and spa, and the official rabbi to Missouri and the Dave Weinbaum Show, Rabbi Moshe Rothchild. Oh! My goodness, you can hear all that. I think the Kurds are yelling at you. Wow. Hi, Rabbi, how are you?
I'm good, Dave. How are you?
Or should I say shalom? I said I didn't even do that one. I'm good. Hey, since Trump since Trump announced that they were pulling troops out of Syria, Turkey has invaded, and now they're in a they said they were in a they called it off for a while, but now they're back to killing people. Pompeo and Pence met with Erdogan. What do you think of all this going on? And what is the lesson here to Israel, if any?
Well, again, the feeling here in Israel, as pro-Israel, as pro-Trump Israel is, they believe that he made a mistake here and sold the Kurds down the road. Like I said, we've offered them all kinds of support, stopping short of offering military support. So we were very happy, of course, when Trump decided to put some pressure and they had agreed to a ceasefire. They agreed to a 5-day ceasefire, but it doesn't look like that's holding up. So, look, the Kurds Israel has had a good relationship with the Kurds. The Kurds had helped the Jewish community in Turkey in the past. And so, it affects Israel in that, the Kurds are considered a friend. The fact that Turkey is part of NATO kind of ties the hands of Donald Trump. But the truth is Turkey never should have been admitted to NATO in the first place, to be honest. So it's
do you think Trump is going to try to get him out of NATO, and do you think he's going to nail him with heavy sanctions?
Yeah, I think he's going to impose heavy sanctions, and I haven't heard any talk about trying to get them out of NATO, but I guess that definitely might be on the table. But I think he's going to impose heavy sanctions on Turkey. Ever since Erdogan has taken over there, it's been a problem. I think I mentioned last week that Turkey was a secular Arab state, and then and then Erdogan came in, and he's turning it into a jihadi.
Right, which is a religious Muslim state, right?
Correct.
You got to explain things down here. Not everybody lives in Israel. Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying while they were secular, they were great allies.
Yeah.
But, once they started
like Iran was a great ally to Israel at one time too, weren't they? Iran was a friend of under the Shah. He was a friend to Israel. So
that's right. Before 1979, Israel built almost the entire water systems in Iran, and then of course 1979, the revolution, and that was the end of that relationship.
Now coming over to the United States, we've got three of the the squad, AOC, Tlaib, and Omar endorsing what I consider to be a Jewish anti-Semite, Bernie. What are your thoughts?
Yep. Yeah, well, first of all, I don't know how much longer Bernie's actually going to be in the race, considering that he had a heart attack. And, him pulling out is going to, I think, help Elizabeth Warren. I don't think it's going to help Biden. So I really don't think he's going to be in it that much longer. So in the end, it's not going to really matter. But whoever they endorse is obviously going to be a candidate who's anti-Israel, or you can read that as anti-Jewish. And I don't care that Bernie Sanders might have been born a Jew. His attitude towards the state of Israel is negative. His attitude towards his own people has been very, like as you said, a Jewish anti-Semite. And by virtue of the fact that they are endorsing him, it makes me want to run the other way. I mean, I've already ran the other way from Bernie, but come on, really?
Here's another one. Thomas Friedman of the New York Times, who has always besmirched Israel and his fellow Jews. He is now a presenter at the Moments Award dinner celebrating Jewish journalism. What do you think about this guy?
Yeah, I never liked Thomas Friedman. He's always bent over backwards to take Israel to task on everything. You'll rarely hear him ever say a positive thing about Israel. And, to me, these are typical mentality of the diaspora Jews, meaning Jews living outside of Israel for the last 2,000 years. And they're doing everything they can to be apologetic and to diminish Jews and diminish the state of Israel because they're so afraid of standing up for what's right, for what's good for Israel, what's good for the Jewish people. And these guys, their days are numbered because, the state of Israel is strong now. And, guys like that, they're going to be gone before you know it.
Well, he wanted Israel to make concessions to the PLO under Arafat after the PLO had massacred 18 Jews, including 8 children in Kiryat Shimona, and 27 Jews, including 21 children in Me'alat. You know about these? Yeah.
Right. I know exactly what you're talking about, and this is exactly what I mean. These are the type of Jews, in my opinion, that are going to always blame the victim. In this case, these terrorist attacks in Israel. They're going to say, "Oh, we instigated. We got the enemy angry, and we get them angry by our existence. We get them angry by virtue of the fact that we want to live in our historic homeland." And he can't accept that. And guys like Thomas Friedman, all they want is for Jews to give up everything, give up nationalism, give up our homeland, give up everything that really identifies us as Jews, and just to mix in with everybody else and live at the beck and call and the whim of the non-Jewish world like we have for 2,000 years, and that didn't get us very far. So, I believe the Christians I meet, they want Jews to be Jews. They don't want us just to have no backbone.
There's been an amazing change in that conception because I can't remember a time when we've been reached out to by Christians more than the last 15 or 20 years. Can you?
No, I can't. And I mean, when the words of Pastor John Hagee ring in my ear when he said, a direct quote, he said, "It's your land. God gave it to you. Now keep it."
There you go.
There are people trying to kill you.
Yeah.
Do what you can. And guys like Thomas Friedman, they weaken us.
Sure.
People like Bernie Sanders, they weaken us.
Can you imagine that? We have Christians backing us, backing Israel, more than a lot of Jews. That's incredible.
Yeah.
How ironic.
And we're grateful for that.
You're darn right we are. Hey, Palestinians, it's reported, that are disappearing from Saudi Arabia. First of all, I didn't know there were Palestinians in Saudi Arabia. And if they're disappearing, why? Where are they going?
Well, I haven't really read up on that story, but remember, Saudi Arabia is founded by the Saud family.
Yeah.
The Palestinians are the Arabs they're dealing with. They're very tribal, and they have clans and hamulas they're called. And so I imagine that there's some inner Arab warfare going on, but I'm not familiar with this story, Dave, to be honest.
Okay. Other than DaveWeinbaum.net, where can people find and contribute to you?
Well, they can go to our website, IsraelAlliance.org, IsraelAlliance.org, and we'd love to hear from you.
Hey, Rabbi, I fed my mallards salmon eggs. I kept all my ducks in a row. Ladies and gentlemen, Rabbi Moshe Rothchild. What are you looking at me for? I kept all my ducks in a row. Row, eggs, salmon eggs. Oh, my God. I fed my mallards salmon eggs. I kept all my ducks in a row. What is it with you people? You understood that, didn't you, Rabbi? Don't answer.
Yeah, I did get it.
Steve got it.
Save us, Rabbi. Do you have a joke for us?
Yeah. You should be prepping jokes.
Well,
You're the comedian.
No, I don't have a joke, but what I was going to say is, Dave, we didn't even mention that we're in the middle of the holiday of Sukkot, or the Feast of Tabernacles. And we had we had tens of thousands of Christians marching down the streets of Jerusalem this week celebrating the Feast of Tabernacles.
Oh, wow.
So, it ends on Sunday night, but we're in the middle of the holiday now, and it's a very, very important holiday on the calendar.
All right, hold on a minute. I've got this. Hold on. Oh, darn it. I got this new sponsor, and let me see if he's got this. And he went to Israel.
Oh.
Lee's Chicken. And he went to Israel. Yeah, and he got a tour, but it wasn't you. It was, oh, my goodness. I can't find it, darn it. All right, but he's the guy's out of Tel Aviv, the tourist guide.
Well, I'm sure with the
Lior, do you know a guy named Lior?
I think, yeah, that's like around 500,000 Israelis are named Lior.
What do you mean? You don't know each other? You don't know all of them?
It's like
it's a small country. What's wrong with you? All right, Rabbi.
Yeah, do you know a guy named Dave from Missouri?
Yeah, absolutely. I know a bunch of them.
I mean, Weinbaum.
All right. Okay.
So one thing I know for sure.
Yeah.
One thing I know for sure is that if he came here and he got a tour and it wasn't for me, it was a second-rate tour.
That's what I told him. I told him. I said, you probably didn't get the best kind of tour.
And
but,
again,
he loved it.
IsraelAlliance.org, right?
Yeah, IsraelAlliance.org.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right,
Rabbi, Shabbat Shalom.
Right,
thank you so much. How do you meet the kids? Lisa, do you want to say hello? Goodbye.
Good morning.
Thank you for the book.
Thank you. I thanked him for the book. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Rabbi.
Bye.
All right, we're back on the show. If you want to call the show now, 573-364-4433. Coming up, we got Laura Loomer. She's going to be talking about her campaign in Florida, which she is running for Congress there. We got Dr. Amy calling at 10:30. She's very concerned about Stan. I mean me. And DeAnna Lorraine, got to talk about her campaign. Guess who she's running against? Nancy Pelosi. Oh, my goodness. She is working her butt off, let me tell you.
She is.
And then we've got Liz Cabrara, the fiery Latina, all the way from Miami, Florida. She'll be calling at 11:30, so stay tuned. This is the Dave Weinbaum Show. Call 573-364-4433 and get it off your chest.
The Akar Real Estate sign in the yard is your first step to sold. Whether buying or selling, put the best team of realtors to work for you. Akar Real Estate is the top-selling real estate agency in 4 counties. They work diligently to make your real estate transactions happen. Independently owned and operated for over 12 years by Delek Akar, broker-owner. When you want results that move you, call the professionals at Akar Real Estate at 368-SELL. That's Akar Real Estate at 368-7355.
Sales results obtained from Maris Incorporated. Price Chopper and Rolla for the best quality products and the freshest produce in the area. With a full-service deli, bakery, and butcher cafe, you can feed the whole family with ease. Cold cuts to sushi, barbecue, and a huge salad bar. Kick back and relax, and enjoy your lunch in our dining room, located in Forum Plaza on Forum Drive in Rolla. Don't forget to sign up for a rewards program and save money on groceries today. For orders and catering, give them a call today at 573-364-1771. Open 7 days a week, 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Price Chopper and Rolla.
Welcome to the greatest rock and roll show on earth. Tonight's feature is Melrose Asphalt and Quarry, featuring their greatest hits, guaranteed low prices, guaranteed work, and their #1 hit, locally owned and operated. So call and get your tickets to the greatest rock and roll show on earth. Melrose Asphalt and Quarry, 364-9101. That's 364-9101. Melrose Asphalt is a local business and not an actual rock band.
Need to create a unique gift for your sweetheart? Want a gun, watch engraved? Need a trophy gift or award? Go no further than Kent Jewelry, 907 North Pine Street, downtown Rolla. Call 573-364-1030 and take your bag of jewels to Kent and ask to have your jewelry inspected and cleaned for free. Ken is my jeweler. Make him yours. 907 North Pine Street, downtown Rolla, 364-1030.
J.T. Colton's idea of a great lunch was one that's good, reasonably priced, and fast. That's why at Colton's Steakhouse and Grill, we have over 18 delicious low-priced items on our special lunch menu. And whether it's a lunch entree, a bacon cheeseburger, a mesquite grilled chicken sandwich, or one of our delicious salads, if we don't get your lunch to you in 15 minutes or less, it's free. Colton's Steakhouse and Grill. We know what's at stake.
Colton Steakhouse in Rolla.
Fixing your computer should be as easy as learning your ABCs, right? Wrong. The easiest way to fix a computer is to take a hammer to it, but that doesn't fix anything. So go back to the ABC basics, or really just the A, like an A1 Tech of Rolla LLC. A1 Tech takes the stress out of repairs for you with quick turnaround on all electronic repairs. With mobile pickup and on-site services, including evening and weekends, A1 Tech will be sure to have you up and running as quickly as possible. Give them a call at 458-9175 or visit a1techofrolla.com.
If you've watched Storage Wars, you know how smelly and moldy your valuables can get. Daniel's climate-controlled units ends all that. It's like a spa for your stuff. Call Investment Realty at 364-4050 and reserve a unit for Daniel's climate-controlled and secure storage. That's 364-4050. Follow me at DaveWeinbaum.net, at The Dave Weinbaum on Twitter, and streaming live on the Dave Weinbaum Show Facebook page.
What is the argument here about the legal basis for this impeachment effort?
There is no legal basis. The criminal division at the Department of Justice, these are career prosecutors, the best in the nation, looked at the official record of the conversation between President Zelensky and Trump, and they unanimously concluded there is no crime, there's no campaign finance violation. So on what basis are Democrats moving for impeachment? They've embraced this rather amorphous notion of, oh, it's an abuse of power because he was targeting his political opponent, Joe Biden. This is exactly what the framers feared, that an opposing party would seek for purely political reasons to try to remove a president. But as you pointed out, when Biden engaged in a quid pro quo, he was vice president. He wasn't running for president at the time.
Obama feels so great about Biden that he endorsed President Trudeau in Canada, but not his good friend and kisser for 8 years, Joe Biden. Why not? You know what I'm thinking, and a lot of people are thinking this right now, because there's indications that people from the outside are looking at getting in. And one of them would be, that would be Michelle Obama, Mooch. She might want to get in, and then I wonder, she's always said she doesn't want to, but then again, she would get all of Obama's votes that he got, I think. I don't know. I think Obama's toast is what I'm thinking. So, I'm not so sure. But then there's Hillary, and there's Bloomberg and others. Hillary might just jump in. I think she will. Why? Because she can't resist it. She just can't stay away. Yeah. Heather, welcome to the Dave Weinbaum Show. What's your name and where are you calling from?
It's your buddy Jason. How you doing?
Oh, I'm good. I see you're a writer, huh?
Yeah, very, very good. I intend to get your books too. So.
Okay, you got books? Let me. Where's your books at? Where can I get your book?
You can consult my accountant.
I can consult your accountant?
Accountant.
Why would I consult your accountant about a book?
You're looking for my books. It's a joke.
Oh, your books. Oh, okay. I guess I'm a little slow this morning. Okay, what do you got for me today?
I don't hate, by the way. I mean...
Well, it sounds like you hate the show. You think I'm a liar.
No, I don't.
You called me a liar.
No, you are.
Why? What have I lied about?
Dave, it would take years.
No. Give me a quick answer. You said I lied in writing.
That was a headline. That was a headline that they chose. My initial headline for that was my critique about the Dave Weinbaum Show.
Well, that's fine, but in that you said I lied.
Spewing lies.
Spewing lies, something like that. So what did I lie about? You don't even know what you wrote in your own article?
Dave,
yes.
I can't fit all of your lies into one opinion call.
Well, give me just one of them then.
Alana Omar's marriage to her brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Allegedly, she's married her brother.
She didn't.
How do you know?
It's not because there are these things called court records, Dave.
Okay, and according to what I'm reading, now I might be mistaken, but to call me a liar is wrong, Jason.
In your mimic loop, Dave.
In my mimic loop?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, give me something else because this is ridiculous. Ask me a question. We're not going to do this all day. Hit it. Go ahead.
You wanted me to cite one of your lies that you tell.
It's not a lie, okay? I didn't make it up.
Lie.
I didn't. It was reported that she married her brother. I still believe it.
Conspiracy theory that Sean Hannity.
Okay, it's a conspiracy theory according to you. It's not a lie. It's reported that.
But that's the problem.
And she's never denied it.
We can't agree. Like I wrote in my article, if you would have read it.
I did read it.
We cannot agree on
I read it.
We cannot agree. Can I talk? Can you stop filibustering?
All right. You know, this is about done. Don't tell me how to run my radio show. Okay?
Well, you tell me not.
You
to
got one. You got
show.
about 30 seconds left, and then I'm cutting you off. Because you know who I'm going to be talking to? Your favorite, Laura Loomer.
The girl you give $500 a month to.
Nah,
to get a real job?
I don't give anybody $500 a month except
my
wife.
$617 a month from Patreon.
And apparently that it's wrong. All right, now I do give her money. And what if I gave her $1,000 a month? Who cares? Why should you care?
It to a garbage person.
That's your opinion. And you know what? You're done. Thanks for your opinion. Get off my show.
Dave.
Call me next week. See ya. What a sweetheart.
Yeah.
I lied. Okay, Ilhan Omar married her brother. She has not once ever denied this. Ever.
No, she hasn't.
No. Okay? Yeah. So if without a denial, then you got to probably assume it's probably true. Okay?
There you go.
There you go. Anyways, we're back on the show, and if you want to be a star or whatever it is, like Jason, call the show, 573-364-4433. Get it off your chest. I'll tell you what, why don't you go ahead and do something there, and then we'll take a break, and we'll get Laura Loomer on. What do you think, Stan?
Starting this year, Toyota and Lexus luxury models will come with Amazon Alexa.
Alexa, turn on the AC.
Turning on AC.
Finally, a virtual assistant to help you navigate.
Alexa, where's the nearest gas station?
Nearest gas station in 1.5 miles.
And to help maintain your vehicle.
Alexa, order more brake pads.
Ordering new brake pads. Although maybe if you didn't stop so close to the car in front of you.
I left plenty of room.
You drive too aggressively.
If you were just quiet for 2 seconds.
She'll talk to you literally the entire time you're driving.
I think you should have turned back there.
I know where I'm going!
Hi. You know why I pulled you over?
No, officer,
Because we were driving 72 miles per hour in a 45 mile per hour zone.
Anything else I should know?
2 miles back, we rolled through a stop sign without coming to a complete stop. Also, there are illegal fireworks in the trunk.
Sir, I'm going to need you to step out of the car, please.
Amazon Alexa. You'll never get away from her.
It's sort of like my wife, Lisa. Oh, wait, she's... Oh, well, nothing. I didn't say anything. I thought she walked out. She walked out of the studio.
I'm not far.
Oh no, I know she's never far. It's like Alexa. She's never far away. You can't get away from Alexa. No, nor Lisa. And I don't want to be away, honey.
Yeah, right.
No, I love you, baby.
I spy on you all the time.
Come on, baby. Should we play our engagement thing or
no?
No, come on.
No.
Okay. Well, we better not. All right, let's take a break, Stan. All right. Yeah, we got to catch it sometime when she's not listening.
Hey.
Okay. She doesn't want to do any of that stuff. Come on, I got funny stuff.
I don't want to, capitalize on our special moment.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think it's fun to share it.
I like to preserve it.
It's
special.
It's called
special in my heart.
It's called sharing.
It's her special moment.
I know.
Special.
Well, it was special for me too. Why do I want to share it?
Broadcast everywhere.
She wants to keep it all to herself.
It was. It was
right.
very touching. I will say that.
It was touching.
Well, it was touching.
I mean to tell you,
but I'm talking about the other tape. But anyways,
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
Come on, it was funny.
No,
it had nothing to do with the wedding.
Was the first time.
All right, we're not
played.
going to argue. We're going to take a break right now. Call the show after Laura Loomer, 573-364-4433. Get it off your chest.
KKID Salem Rolla.
Make the whole family happy by bringing home Lee's famous recipe chicken. Choose from one of our many different specials, like the 16-piece classic or breast strip family meal, to the 8 different daily lunch specials. Call today for your next catering at 573-364-9330 or visit us on the web at leesrolla.com or just stop by Lee's famous recipe chicken in Rolla at 1902 North Bishop Avenue.
The Akar Real Estate sign in the yard is your first step to sold. Whether buying or selling, put the best team of realtors to work for you. Akar Real Estate is the top-selling real estate agency in 4 counties. They work diligently to make your real estate transactions happen. Independently owned and operated for over 12 years by Delek Akar, broker-owner. When you want results that move you, call the professionals at Akar Real Estate at 368-SELL. That's Akar Real Estate at 368-7355.
Sales results obtained from Maris Incorporated.
Automated Business Systems in Salem is your one-stop source for office supplies, computers, printers, and point-of-sale software and hardware for your business. And if you're wanting to build a computer specific to your needs, whether business or personal, ABS in Salem can do it. Computer repairs, virus removal. ABS is a full-service computer repair service. Bring it to them or they'll come to you. They are your brother authorized service center in the area. See them online at www.abssalem.com or stop by their office at 902 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem.
Welcome to the greatest rock and roll show on earth. Tonight's feature is Melrose Asphalt and Quarry, featuring their greatest hits, guaranteed low prices, guaranteed work, and their #1 hit, locally owned and operated. So call and get your tickets to the greatest rock and roll show on earth. Melrose Asphalt and Quarry, 364-9101. That's 364-9101. Melrose Asphalt is a local business and not an actual rock band.
Find a new friend at Bishop Avenue Aquariums and Pets, Rolla's USDA licensed pet shop. They specialize in a wide range of reptiles, tropical fish, saltwater fish, guinea pigs, hedgehogs, and other small animals, along with feeders and accessories. Guinea pigs are just $25 at Bishop Avenue Aquariums. Find your new friend at 402 South Bishop Avenue in Rolla.
Every business needs just the right sign to get people into your business. Missouri Neon Outdoor is here to help. Missouri Neon Outdoor has been family-owned and serving the Ozarks for 80 years. Outdoor advertising remains one of the most cost-effective ways for businesses to build awareness and drive customers to their door. And they offer billboard coverage in over 25 counties in southwest Missouri. Missouri Neon Outdoor has an expert creative staff that can design a great look for you. Call today for available locations in your area. 1-800-788-1778.
This is Rick Miller at Null & Son Funeral Home in Rolla. Since 1924, Null & Son Funeral Home has had the honor of serving families throughout Phelps County. Today, families can select a funeral service, burial, or cremation and have it tailored to fit their specific needs in order to honor the memory of their loved one in a personal and meaningful way. At Null & Son Funeral Home, we offer information that will help you make decisions that are just right for you and your family.
Follow me at DaveWeinbaum.net, at The Dave Weinbaum on Twitter, and streaming live on the Dave Weinbaum Show Facebook page.
Months earlier, Peter struck. Remember, he and his lover, Lisa Page. What a group. She's going to win. 10 million to 1. She's going to win. I'm telling you, Peter. I'm telling you, Peter, she's going to win. Peter, oh, I love you so much. I love you, Peter. I love you too, Lisa. Lisa, I love you. Lisa. Lisa. Oh, God, I love you, Lisa. And if she doesn't win, Lisa, we've got an insurance policy, Lisa. We'll get that son of a bitch out.
You got her song? All right, we're back on the show, and right now we've got a special guest, but we're going to play her song first. She has a song. Everybody gets a song.
Stay away from me,
American woman.
Mama, let me be.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, conservative investigative reporter. She is the most banned person in history. Why? Because she tells the truth. To power. She is the bravest woman I know and the lowest lane to the Dave Weinbaum Show. Everybody, let's hear it for Laura, the Luminator Loomer. Yeah, the sound was a little muted there for a while. They must have been some kind of a weather problem there. Laura, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I just got off the phone with a guy defending you again, like virulently hates you, this guy. I don't understand it.
He even wrote the newspaper about it.
Weird.
Yeah, he even wrote an article in the newspaper about it.
Right.
Hey, here's another guy you can sue.
He's a seminar caller.
He slandered you, okay? Hey, let's talk about the impeachment campaign against our president. What are your thoughts on this? Why are the Democrats, first of all, why are they doing this?
Well, the Democrats are doing this because when you look at their contenders and the nominees that they have on the Democrat side, the person who everybody thought was going to be the most serious contender is Joe Biden.
Yeah.
And so it turns out that Joe Biden and his son Hunter have been engaged in a lot of corruption and a lot of these backdoor financial deals with foreign governments, the same type of activity that the Democrats have been falsely accusing President Trump of doing for the last 4 years or so.
Couldn't it be said that
the classic Democrat tactic of projecting and
Right.
accusing what others of being guilty of what you yourself are guilty of, and so they know that the situation with Joe Biden is so out of control and it looks so bad. I mean, if you saw the most recent Project Veritas expose, you even have senior producers and executives caught on camera at CNN saying, well, it looks really bad and it's pretty obvious that Biden and his son are guilty and you can't really accuse Trump of this when you're giving Biden a pass, right?
Right.
They even admit it, but they have this executive, the CEO, the president of CNN, Jeff Zucker, saying, oh, it doesn't matter if it's real news or fake news, just go ahead and push for impeachment.
Right.
So,
and there's a tape of that from your old friend James O'Keefe, which I have on my site, where he actually had a whistleblower from CNN, a guy who works there, and he taped a bunch of his cheerleading to the journalists, so-called journalists there, about, well, forget about this other stuff. We need to go impeachment. He does it every day, apparently. So,
right.
What are your thoughts on that?
Those phone calls here. Well,
So-
look, I used to work for James O'Keefe and Project Veritas, and they do really great work, and I'm not shocked, right? So while the expose is phenomenal, I mean, we already know, of course CNN hates Trump, but the videos are so great that come out of Project Veritas because, you can't deny video. So CNN can no longer say that they are objective news, that they don't hate President Trump, that they are reporting the news, because you see the president himself, Jeff Zucker, president of CNN, saying, oh, it doesn't matter. We just need to get ratings off of impeachment and ignore all the other stuff. And, I mean, it's really horrific. If you listen to some of these tapes, some of the things that they say, that they don't care. They don't care if black people get shot because it's not going to bring in as many ratings as President Trump's impeachment hearings. So very sinister talk coming.
Yeah,
from
it's
CNN, but
it's a whole theme. It is the Trump impeachment network. That should be TIN, tin.
Right.
I mean, tin hats over there. The Trump impeachment network. It's amazing. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's talk about you for a minute. Were you at some kind of function in Florida last weekend?
Yeah, I was at AmFest at the Trump Doral, so that was exciting, and I gave a talk there about my congressional campaign.
Good.
And
now, did you meet a gal named Liz Cabrara?
I did. I did meet your friend Liz, and then we talked about you, and I did.
Really? Oh, come on! I want to know. I want to know. What did you guys say about me? Come on! Don't listen to anybody. I want to. My wife was listening too.
How much we like your show.
Oh, isn't that sweet? I got two of them. Now, was DeAnna there? DeAnna Lorraine?
Yeah.
Yes, I saw DeAnna as well.
So I had three of the stars on this show schmoozing with the president's family, right?
It was a good time. Had a great time.
So what did you get out of this, other than you got to give a speech? Anything?
Well, I got to give a talk, and there were a lot of very important people there, and so a lot of people who may not have been aware of my congressional campaign are now aware of it, and the only reason they wouldn't be aware of it is because I'm banned on all social media platforms.
Right.
But, a lot of people are aware now because the first FEC report for the third quarter report just came out the other day.
Yeah.
And I outraised the Democrat incumbents. And so if you recall, the left-wing media said I was a joke. They said that I would never raise a dime. They said that I was just running as a troll and that I would never have success and nobody would donate to my campaign because they accused me of being a Nazi and a white supremacist, an anti-Muslim, a conspiracy theorist, and all those nasty things they say about me. But here, look, even while being banned on social media, I outraised the Democrat incumbent and all 4 or 5 of my GOP primary opponents combined. So not only did I outraise them, but I raised about over $50,000 more than the incumbent, who's best friends with Nancy Pelosi.
Well, that's great.
So,
wow. Yeah,
I did so while being banned on social media.
Okay, I know you're busy, but I want you to call me sometime, maybe tomorrow or something. All right, because I usually pass out after the show, and I'm out of commission for about a day. All right.
All right.
I have to recharge my engines. But I want you to call me. You told me you're going to have a guy call me. You never called.
Yeah, you gotta donate to my campaign, Dave.
Well, I know, Laura.
All the listeners.
Now, wait a minute. I've been called a lot of names now for contributing to you. They say this guy keeps saying I give you $500 a month. I don't give you $500 a month, do I? I mean, it's.
I don't think so.
I know it's not that much.
Yeah, there's a lot of haters out there. There's
oh my gosh.
Out there that seem to think that I don't deserve to have a voice and that.
All I know is giving you money. Giving you money is a lot cheaper than giving money to my ex-wives, and I don't have to give them anything. Oh, my wife is looking at me like, "Oh, you SOB."
Yeah. Well, look. It's clearly it's a very formidable, strong campaign because I outraised the Democrat incumbent while being banned, and
that's amazing.
My race, and I'm told that there's a lot of chatter in D.C. about my race because look, I have haters on the right and the left, and people who have been trying to sabotage me and say that I don't have a chance at winning. But look, just like Donald Trump shocked the world and shocked the establishment and the media when he was elected as president of the United States, and I was in the room with President Trump when that happened. At the VIP reception in New York City at the Hilton. Same thing's going to happen about a year from now.
I think you got a real shot at it, even though you have the disadvantage of not being on social media. I think you got a real shot at it, and I think what they did to you was a crime. And I know you have lawsuits out there.
Election interference. It's election
exactly.
Because just imagine.
How do they do that now? How do they keep you banned if you're an active? You're an active going after the congressional seat in Florida like that. When Ilhan Omar still has a Twitter account, AOC has a Twitter account. Rashida Tlaib.
The Democrat incumbent. I outraised the Democrat incumbent while being banned on social media. So just imagine how much more money I could have raised if I had access to my millions of followers.
And I
there
think
are people who don't even know I'm running. There's people who used to follow me who don't even know that I'm running.
I used
to get 150 million impressions a month.
Yes.
And all the people who were donating to my business could be donating to my campaign, right? And so they destroyed my income. And just think of it. I could have probably raised 5 times that amount, if not more, if I had access to my social media accounts when I announced, because people love me and people want to support me.
Yeah.
And I was able to, have a thriving business and career just off of grassroots donations prior to being banned. So, I think that the GOP and the RNC really ought to start looking into some major class action lawsuits on behalf of the Republican Party, because this is election interference. And basically what you have here is the Democrat Party, every single Democrat candidate running for office, whether it's for the presidency or Congress or Senate, whatever it may be, they're getting in-kind contributions from the big tech companies. And when you think about it, we have laws in this country regarding equal time for candidates, whether it's on radio or television or newspaper. So how is social media any different when it has a monetary value? Social media coverage, just like airtime on mainstream media, has a monetary value. And so think of all the millions or billions of dollars in potential campaign donations that Republican candidates all across the country are missing out on due to the blatant bias and censorship at the hands of these big tech fascists like Jack Dorsey and Mark Zuckerberg.
I could see you adding millions and millions every time you speak to your lawsuit against these guys. And Zuckerberg now is quoted as saying, "Well, we can't. We're not going to ban a president of the United States." Well, what's the difference between him and you if you're running for government?
Well, he said in his stupid speech that he gave at Georgetown yesterday, which was a crock of crap. Hey, we at Facebook, we don't want to censor politicians. Well, I'm running for office, and I just outraised the Democrat incumbent. This is a legitimate race, and at this point in time, I'm a more serious candidate than Lois Frankel, right? The same Democrat incumbent who's best friends with Nancy Pelosi and has a verified Facebook and Twitter. So I would love to know when Mark Zuckerberg is going to retract his statement that I'm a dangerous individual and give me back my Facebook and Instagram. I would love to know.
Just be aware there will be dirty tricks. You know they're going to be cheating in this election like they tried in the governor's election, with all those ballots that you discovered out in that in the airport parking lot in Fort Lauderdale. Mm-hmm. They're going to be trying all that stuff against you. You know that, right?
Yeah. Well, the Democrats play dirty. That's all they know how to do.
All right. Well, listen to me. This was very exciting. Hey, other than DaveWeinbaum.net, where can people find and contribute to you?
People can go to LauraLoomerForCongress.com, and that's where you can sign up to get my updates for my campaign and donate. And this race is going to cost millions of dollars to win. And so while I'm excited that I outraised the candidate, I'm not going to get ahead of myself because, it's only a small fraction of the money that's going to be needed. So the max donation that an individual can make is $5,600. That's $2,800 for the primary and $2,800 for the general. If you are a married couple and you have the means to do so, then you can contribute $11,200. That's $5,600 for yourself and your spouse. But if not, every dollar counts, whether it's $1, $5, $10, $20, $100, $1,000, whatever you can donate, it all adds up because, like I said, I had millions of followers, and if each of those people donated $1 or $5, well, I'd be pretty set for this election, wouldn't I? Please, if you can, donate today, LauraLoomerForCongress.com, so I can flip the district and represent the people of District 21 in Florida and become President Donald Trump's congresswoman.
It's a big deal, ladies and gentlemen. This woman has she gave Donald Trump the stop the bias thing. That's what he uses over there. It came from her. Mm-hmm. Hey, what do you call a maternity suit in Indiana?
I don't know.
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? All right.
Thank you, Laura.
Laura, Thank you so much for
That
being.
would be a paternity, not a maternity suit.
I said a paternity suit. Did I say maternity?
Yeah,
I did.
You said maternity.
I did maternity because I'm looking at it and I wrote maternity. What a dope I am.
We
Stan, it's your fault.
We got to give him a little leeway here.
All right. Okay. Well, thanks a lot, Laura.
shalom.
Great. Call me tomorrow. See ya.
I'll
All
call
right.
you tomorrow.
Thank
Bye.
you. Shabbat shalom. All right, we're back on the show. Well, that was she was animated, wasn't she?
She was.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of reminds me of cojones. You know.
We will do what has never been done. Scan the household pet's mind to translate his thoughts into words. Now, the subject today will be my own dog, Max. Max, speak.
Woof, woof, woof. Hi, I'm Max. It's me, Max. I like park and leash, and I like Trump. He's my man. Donald Trump is our president. He carried the Electoral College fair and square.
This can't be right. Did you know your dog likes Trump?
He doesn't.
I absolutely do. I know Trump has issues, but one big change is better than business as usual. The Dow is up 2,700 points since he was elected. What's not to like?
I'm sorry, but you're just a dog. You don't know what you're talking about.
Excuse me, Helen, but yes, I do. Stinking helmet. I can't believe you put this on me.
I can't believe you're saying this. You're supposed to be my best friend.
And as your friend, I don't want to see your tax dollars going to health care for illegals.
Explode. What about his record on women's rights? Don't you want me to have a choice over my own body?
You didn't afford me a choice when you cut off my balls.
No, you didn't play that for me. You played it because of Laura Loomer.
Yeah, because she's got cojones.
She's got cojones. Okay? And I'll tell you what, she is the bravest person I know.
Yeah, well, she just admitted that you do not give her $500 a month.
Right.
So that just kind of knocks that one lie that
I
supposedly
mean, he's getting some report from somebody. Well, it's not right.
It's not
well,
right.
hopefully I'm getting a tax break for that, though. I mean,
well, yeah.
okay. Alrighty.
Shoot.
Alrighty then. You know, I mean, but I'm sure the IRS is listening to this, and they're going to say, what the hell is it they were reporting? It's not me doing it. You know, I just send the checks in and report it to my accountants, and they send it in. So what am I going to do? What are you doing? Where are you going? What are you doing? It's my wife. I get up, and I take a step to the bathroom. She says, where are you going? And I says, I'm going to the bathroom. She says, what are you doing? I said, what do you think I'm going to do in there? I'm going to hold a party.
It's so seldom that you stand up and move. I always have to check.
Okay, well, I'm working a lot. I'm working here, you know? Come on.
Hey, as long as he keeps moving, you know?
I'm moving. I'm paying the bills. Okay, so what are you complaining about here? Okay.
Just got to keep an eye on you. Somebody
I know
to.
that. Why?
Somebody has to.
Nobody has to keep an eye on me. And by the way, hey, speaking about moving, on Tuesday, I played in a golf tournament, the senior golf tournament at the Oak Meadow Country Club, and my partner was the S&T athletic director, Mark Mullen.
Oh, Mark, yeah,
and
nice guy.
And we won first place in B flight.
Wow!
And there's a lot of good golfers there. Let me tell you, these guys are good.
Yeah.
And I am reporting this unlike other weeks because I played pretty darn good.
Yeah.
I was amazed at myself. I really improved my game. So whatever it was, maybe it was the dinner the night before that Lisa fed me. I doubt it, but you never know. Anyways,
I used to work with Mark. When I used to do the UMR football games.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did the stadium announcing there.
All right. How about that?
Several years, yeah.
Oh, well, that's
it was fun.
All right, so before we put anyone else to sleep here, we're going to talk. I want you to get this phone number. Call 573-364-4433. And we got Dr. Amy. Dr. Amy coming up next. She's always a hoot. Get it off your chest.
Price Chopper in Rolla for the best quality products and the freshest produce in the area. With a full-service deli, bakery, and butcher cafe, you can feed the whole family with ease. Cold cuts to sushi, barbecue, and a huge salad bar. Kick back and relax, and enjoy your lunch in our dining room, located in Forum Plaza on Forum Drive in Rolla. Don't forget to sign up for a rewards program and save money on groceries today. For orders and catering, give them a call today at 573-364-1771. Open 7 days a week, 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Price Chopper in Rolla.
Reality check number 44. You can spend money everywhere. Why can't you bank everywhere?
At Town & Country Bank, we have a solution for that. Town & Country may be a hometown bank, but our banking is state-of-the-art. We have dozens of ATMs across the area. Plus, you can bank anytime, anywhere, online or on your phone. You can even deposit checks from your phone. Pretty cool, huh? Town & Country Bank. Smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC.
Aging Made Easy, LLC is a privately owned in-home service agency which specializes in professional care for the elderly and disabled. Their mission is to ensure that their clients maintain a happy and healthy life in their own home. They do personal care, homemaker chores, advanced personal care, and nursing. For more information, call 265-6004 or 800-920-8536. Aging Made Easy takes Medicaid, private insurance, VA, and private pay. 126 North Jefferson in St. James.
It's been over 35 years since Muffler Mart has opened their doors. Marty, Keith, and Carl combined have over 120 years of auto experience. The name says Muffler Mart, but they do it all. Thousands of customers have done business with Muffler Mart because they do what they say they're going to do. Woo! The next time you need work on your vehicle, head to Muffler Mart on Highway 63 South, across from Phelps County Fairgrounds in Rolla. For appointments, call 364-5434. That's 364-5434. Muffler Mart in Rolla.
J.T. Colton was a steak-loving man, and his tradition of serving up the finest mesquite grilled steaks east of El Paso lives on today at Colton's Steakhouse and Grill. But lots of folks say it's our fun, casual, throw your peanut shells on the floor attitude that keeps them coming back again and again. Either way, we're determined to keep you happy and to make JT proud. Colton's Steakhouse and Grill. We know what's at stake.
Colton's Steakhouse in Rolla.
Have you ever gone to a car dealership where they tried to tack on a bunch of hidden fees to that low price? I'm Jeremy Shelton, General Manager at Taylor Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. You won't have to play 20 questions to look at our vehicles, and you won't have to worry about hidden fees either. We're your hometown dealer, and we'll do our absolute best to treat you right. Shop around and compare prices, but give us the opportunity to earn your business. Next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, come see us at Taylor Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, located on South Bishop in Rolla, next to Mandarin Gardens, or online at TaylorChryslerRolla.com.
When you're ready to find the best steak in Rolla, head over to Sydney's at 707 North Pine in downtown Rolla. All their steaks are aged 30 days and hand-cut to perfection. This weekend is Ribeye Weekend. Get a 16-ounce ribeye steak with Sydney's signature spice blend and 2 sides only $14.99. And choose Sydney's with over 100 different whiskeys, scotches, and bourbons and over a dozen draft beers to complement the best steak around. Call 426-3707 for reservations. Lunch specials on Facebook. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 11 to 1:30 a.m. daily.
Follow me at DaveWeinbaum.net, at The Dave Weinbaum on Twitter, and streaming live on the Dave Weinbaum Show Facebook page.
Let's just stay very focused on impeachment.
My name is Kerry Porch. I'm a satellite uplink technician. I'm a contractor at the CNN Washington, D.C. Bureau.
But Jeff Zucker...
I decided to secretly record the 9 a.m. rundown call meetings, and it's basically run by Jeff Zucker, the president of CNN.
We're moving towards impeachment. I mean, don't, we shouldn't pretend, this is going one way, and so all these moves are moves towards impeachment.
Did you get, what happened there?
I didn't know it was that short, sorry.
Okay.
It was Jeff Zucker.
Yeah, Jeff Zucker, the president of CNN, an old Donald Trump associate. You know, they did The Apprentice together.
Right.
And for some reason, this guy hates Donald Trump. And but he's the head of a news organization. I mean, he headed up NBC for a long time, too.
Yep.
And was successful and got promoted all the time. And here he is on CNN. And whether you hate Trump or not, you're running a news organization, CNN News.
Well, somewhere they're getting paid. I mean, think
what do you
about
mean?
it.
Well, they're probably getting paid from the DNC. I mean, somehow.
Well, yeah.
I mean, this is where I think Attorney General Barr and U.S. Attorney John Durham out of Connecticut, might find some links that they're getting contributions from the DNC and some Democrats and maybe some bigger donors to play their playbook.
Yeah, exactly.
On air.
Yeah, I mean, instant millionaire. I mean, what would you do? That may be the draw for all of them. And say, well, right now you're making this, $800,000 a year, but we're going to make sure that you're a millionaire.
I don't know if it goes that deep, but they are certainly. It was my except for this one guy who's an employee there. I'm pretty sure they probably fired him by now.
Probably.
But this undercover stuff is pretty good. This is James O'Keefe, who. Laura Loomer learned how to do conservative reporting, and she worked for him.
Loomering.
In fact, I got a tape of her talking to the election commissioner of New York City about how they bus people around. They bus people
from one district
district to the next district.
Voting.
And they vote. They don't ask for ID, so they're voting a bunch of different times for Democrats.
Well, not to mention the dead people.
Well, yeah. I mean, Republicans ought to be wise on this stuff.
Yeah.
I know Marty Davis, a good friend of mine out in Taylorville, Illinois, and his son he's a congressman who goes on the show occasionally, wants back on the show. That's Rodney Davis out there. And he sent people to the polls, sent cops to the polls and straightened them out a little bit, So Rodney has been elected several times in a district that's pretty much blue. Hi there, welcome to the Dave Weinbaum Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, Dave, this is James from St. James.
JL.
JL, what's up, my friend?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Good.
You got a great show, and I keep forgetting I'd like to put a plug in for one of your sponsors.
Who's that?
If I could.
Go ahead.
Allison.
Who?
Muffler Mart. Great
people.
Muffler Mart. I mean, no, they work on my vehicle. I mean,
okay.
Fair priced. You know what I mean? And they're really good. So if you need your automobile worked on, go see them guys at Muffler Mart.
Well,
guys.
So where do we send the bill? To you or Muffler Mart?
I'll tell you what. There's a McDonald's out there on the. Just go ahead and send it there.
All right. We'll send it there, and then we'll send it there, and then we'll pass it on to you. How's that?
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah. That doesn't mean anything either. So anyway.
So what else is going on with you?
Did you hear about? Did you see the news this morning about President Trump's rally in the?
Yes, in Texas. Yes.
Yeah. Wasn't that something? Over 25,000 people.
Yeah.
And Beto had one, and he had I think 6,500.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Wait a minute. If we don't if I don't get the exact number, you see, I'll be lying, according to somebody who listens in, who watches me.
Yeah, that's very true, Dave. Yeah. You're 100% correct. I hate to say that, but honestly, you are correct. So.
No, and it's and I'm playing stuff from You hear from everybody else about how awful Trump is, and if you're listening to anything but Fox, who gives him a little time anyways, all you're hearing about is impeach the president, this guy. I mean, you've been hearing about it every minute of every day for the last 3 years, just about. The day after he, when he's inaugurated, 15 minutes later, the Washington Post is running a story about the Democrats are going to impeach Trump. This is like 2017, January 20th. I mean, that's how bad it is. And so, if I can give a shot at this guy getting at least a word in edgewise on my page, and besides which he's on my show, I mean, and in my opinion, he is worth it. Holy cow! There's a reason why this guy's drawing all these people all over the country. He is good at what he's doing, okay?
Well, it's pretty simple, Dave. Government is run. It's a business.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. And what do you got in there? You got a businessman instead of these lifetime politicians that's never done anything except take our money from us. For example, what has Congress done since he's been in there? Nothing.
They refuse to do anything.
Try to. Yeah. They don't. They don't want to help us.
Right.
They want to help themselves. It's who they're helping, and it really ticks me off to no degree. And I shouldn't say that about all of them, Dave, but that's most of them are that way.
Hey, listen, my friend, I've got a set interview. Okay.
You bet, buddy.
And
Thanks,
she's
God
calling
bless.
right now, I believe, because she's always on time. This woman is always on time. Thanks, Jim. I appreciate it. So, is that Dr. Amy? Yeah. All right, we're going to play her song, and she knows that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and hit the song, and we'll get her on. Because I know she hates her song. She just hates her song. Yeah, I hear you, Doctor.
Now if you feel that you can't go on, because all of your hope is gone, and your life is filled with much confusion, until happiness is just an illusion, and your world around is crumbling down, darling, reach out. Come on, girl, reach out for me.
Reach out.
Reach out for me. I'll be there with the love that will shine for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this woman is an expert on bad bosses. She's a speaker, a singer, and a best-selling author. She's a motivational speaker as well, and she is the official shrink to the Dave Weinbaum Show. That's getting old. I gotta switch it around
read
somewhere.
one, so.
Oh, God knows. Well, that we know. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Amy Cooper Hakim. There you go. Elad, eat your heart out. How are you, Dr. Amy?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Hey, how can we achieve when we cower before bullies?
We should not cower before bullies. We should.
But the majority of the
comfortable.
world cowers before bullies. I mean,
well, we have to change our mindset then.
Okay.
Either don't interact with the person or stand up for yourself.
okay. Well, let's say it's a boss relationship or a let's say a franchisee and a corporation. Well, I wonder who that could be.
Okay.
Yep.
So you need to understand what it is that is aggravating the bully. You
Mhm.
need to see how to better get what you want and need from that person. So think to yourself, what do I need to do in order to get this person to listen and or to change his or her behavior? And once you can rationally think that through and take the emotional component out, then you can attack it. But you are then going to confront the bully. So we can't just
You're gonna do what?
stand to the side. You're going to have to confront the
Yeah,
bully.
exactly.
Right.
I agree. No.
So
I'm
we
just saying.
can't. I mean,
I'm making an observation. Most people are bullied all their lives, and they put up with it. I'm not one of those people. All right?
Well,
I don't
think
put
it
up with
depends
it.
on it depends on the situation. You know, I mean, it can be that you might decide that it's not worth your emotional or actual time investment to confront the bully. If you don't interact with that person so often and you'd rather just deal with it because perhaps going forward, even if you do so with tact or with the appropriate protocol, could end up hurting you or someone you love, then you may choose to sort of step back.
Yeah.
But that's a conscious choice.
Right, a
And
conscious
in general,
choice.
If you have to deal with someone, in general, if you have to deal with someone on a regular basis, you need to let them know that you mean business and stand up for yourself. And once you do, likely they will move to someone else. So they're not going to want to continue to have that type of dialogue because oftentimes bullies really lack a great amount of self-esteem, self-respect. And once they realize that they're not getting what they need from you and they're not having that intended reaction, then they're going to go somewhere else.
Yeah, I think the best reaction, quite frankly, when it's appropriate and when it's necessary, and you have to time these things. I think you have to get the right time because a lot of times you're in a inferior position to a bully, so you got to take it for a while and wait a while. Just wait, bide your time. Is what I say. Bide your time because things change.
Well, also create a paper trail.
And you hit them when they least expect it, and you go hard.
Oh,
and
no.
watch what happens. I'm telling you, I've lived this. I live this way, and it's worked for me. But I never give up. And they always think when I'm quiet, when I'm not doing anything, when I'm not fighting back, they always get they get more aggressive, more and more aggressive. And finally, when something happens that I think I have an advantage, that's when I go for the throat. And generally it works.
Well, so I don't personally
What's
advocate
that?
for that approach.
He's
but
not
if
talking
it works
about
for you
business.
and you're happy, that's superb. I mean, I try to, I encourage people to, say, take notes, create a paper trail,
Yeah.
save emails, things that are, could be used against you perhaps, so that you have proof that, there's a lie going on. But also that way you can come forward when appropriate to the right party to say, here is my evidence and here's why this needs to stop.
Yeah. That's what I have. What are those things called? Those people that do stuff. Let's see, lawyers. Yeah, that's why I have lawyers. You don't know any lawyers, do you? Do you know any good ones?
No.
Well, he wasn't talking business. He was talking in personal when he was a kid, and they would be bullying him.
I'm talking about both.
You mean when you're an adult in a business
Absolutely.
situation, too?
I'm talking
Well,
about
you don't
2 years
punch 'em.
ago. Oh, it's come close. Believe me, it's come close.
Well, with kids, by the way,
it is the same thing.
For those listeners who have
Yes.
who have kids who might be in a bullied type situation, there's an easy thing that we can say. So let's say that there's someone who's taunting, your child at school. Look them square in the eye and say, "Thank you, I didn't ask for your opinion."
Ooh, well, that's not going to stop.
I could see what happened then.
Well, here's the
Dr.
problem. Here's
Amy.
the problem. If you end up responding back with some nasty retort, if you use any type of physical violence, then you will get in trouble as well as that student, right? So if the student looks the bully square in the eye and says that, I told my son to do this at one point, and he thought it was rather lame, but it really did work, because the reality is, if like, Dave, insult me, say something mean, but not too mean, please. I'm really sensitive.
What? Did you just tell me to insult you? Okay, all right. I'm going to do it now. I'm going to do it. Let's see. I don't take the broom out of your hands when you're trying to do your job. How's that?
Thank you, Dave. I didn't ask for your opinion. In any way.
I'm so sorry now. I'm sorry I tried to... No, it doesn't work. I disagree with you. It doesn't work.
She's also kind of politically correct on this, I think, aren't you, Amy? I mean... Yeah, I mean, you have to be.
I mean, you can. I think truly, if my children were ever in a real situation where they were being harmed and they defended themselves, whether that be verbally or physically, in order to save themselves, we wouldn't, as parents, be upset with them, but we would have to deal with whatever repercussions came from that at school or whatnot. And so, if you're able to try this as a first step, sometimes it's just you're not giving the bully the reaction that they're looking for, and then they move on.
A first step is to turn and face them. That's a first step. That right away, that tells the bully something.
So let's say that you turn and face them, and you say to them, "I didn't ask for your opinion." I mean, it could be something as simple as that just makes them say, "Gosh, well, that wasn't the intended reaction."
Do you know how many times this ended up into a physical fight for me when I was a kid? I mean,
but did you ever say that line?
I'm trying to think. Well, not in those words. I mean, there were a few swear words involved, but there was a few comments about each other's mothers and things like that.
Oh, gosh. Okay, and all that stuff is part of growing up.
Well, it was, I was taught by my father. You don't take that crap. And if it comes to a fight, you beat the hell out of them. And I have had those experiences where actually I've gotten into fights with people, and then they stayed away. And I still have those experiences as my adult, not physical fights now, but
if you're able to show that you can defend yourself, whether that's through words or
you're willing to defend
then the
yourself,
person isn't going to bother you anymore.
Right.
My brother was actually, he had a bullying issue when he was in high school, and he started to take karate. And so one person tried to mess with him once after that point, and he did whatever special fancy Karate Kid maneuver and didn't hurt the kid, but the kid never bothered him again. And so that's the kind of thing, but you can use your words to do so as well, as long as you are looking them square in the eye and showing them that you truly don't care what they think and that you don't value their opinion. A lot of times then they'll move on because they're not upsetting you and they're not getting that reaction that they're hoping for. So they'll go to an easier target.
So your brother was a Karate Kid?
I mean, I think he actually was like brown belt at some point.
Cool.
Yeah, he was
I think all your kids. I think all your kids need to do is show a picture of Elad, and say, "My father will beat your father up."
There you go.
My God, his arms are like huge.
Oh my gosh! Yes, he's very proud
The
of his
weightlifter.
arms.
The weightlifter.
Wow.
All right.
Man.
Well, you know what? That was only one question. I'll ask you one more because we're running out of time. Who said, "Please don't assume that all are without their own tests and struggles. We should focus on our obstacles while helping others." Okay,
yes,
I like
me.
that. You did. Okay, all right. It was her. Okay, now see, I recognize
so,
you.
yeah.
I insulted you, but you asked me to insult
Aw,
you.
thank you.
Oh, that was just a nice one.
Your opinion is
There you
not
go.
necessary.
That was just a nice one. Oh gosh, I can't. I'm not going to insult you again. But so I like that, and I like that. I like to think that when you feel miserable, it's sort of comforting to know that other people sometimes feel miserable too. It's not just you, and so that's an odd way of looking at it, isn't it?
Well, I mean, that's looking at it from that negative end going in versus more of a positive approach that, we all have different things that happen to us in life, and they help to make us better people and better decision makers, better partners, better friends. And so we need to recognize that others have their own struggles and their own issues. And so when we're able to lend a hand and think about being that one person who smiles to someone who may not get a smile all day or whatnot, it ends up bringing happiness and better things to the world.
Well,
So
and I agree with that.
go.
But here's an example, let's say in a competitive situation like a golf tournament or something like that, and it's raining and it's miserable, and everyone out there is thinking, how am I going to hit the ball when I can't even hold the club because it's so wet? And to me, I thought of this, and I says, you know what? I feel the same way, but I'm thinking everyone else is thinking that way. So if I can raise my level of thought and effort, I could beat some of these people because of the lousy weather, because they're all down in the dumps thinking they can't win. And it sort of worked once or twice.
Well, that's definitely when you're talking from a competitive type standpoint, recognizing that many are on that same even playing field and then doing what you can to step up your game. That seems like a pretty good approach. But, yeah, I mean, I think that we need to look at the world, look at our relationships, and stop focusing on me, and like the iPhone, the iPad. Everything's about me.
iPad,
Selfies,
iPhone.
Yeah.
Me-pad.
And so if we're, I know, but seriously, and if we're able to say, you know what, there are other things that are happening, even if it's not about me, and then recognizing how we might be able to find new relationships or better connections with people who may be able to help us at the same time. Sometimes when we do something nice for someone, it helps. It makes us feel good, even though that might not be the intent. We're doing something nice for someone else, but it feels nice to know that we can offer our services as a mentor, or we can help someone who may be struggling because we've also been dealing with something similar. And so, just lending that hand can make a difference and help us to get through our struggles.
Well, that I totally agree with, and I want to thank you for being on the Dave Weinbaum Show. Other than DaveWeinbaum.net, Dr. Amy, where can people find you?
So my book, Working with Difficult People, is sold anywhere books are sold. It's also in audio and ebook format. My website is cooperstrategicgroup.com, also amycooperhakim.com. I am on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram, and YouTube at Amy Cooper Hakim.
Dr. Amy, Lisa and I hit it off so well that we exchanged our therapist numbers. So she'll be calling you in about an hour. So please don't talk to her. What are you looking at me like that for?
You are so odd.
Thank you.
Hey, he's the one that needs to shrink, Dr. Amy. Not me.
I have been in therapy before, and I sort of liked it, actually.
Yeah, they give you a
It's
nickname.
like talking to Dr. Amy, I swear.
They gave you a nickname, the same one you gave your son.
Yeah.
Hey, Putz, you're up next.
Yeah, I had multiple personalities, and I was beside myself, and so was I. Okay, I got to go, Dr. Amy. Thanks a lot. Shabbat shalom. Hi to Elon and the kids. All right.
You got it. Take care.
Okay, great.
Bye.
Hi there. Welcome to the Dave Weinbaum Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Chester from north of Doolittle.
Hey, Chester, what's up?
Hey, you're not going to correct Dr. Amy, are you?
Yeah, no.
Of course not. I would never correct Dr. Amy.
I know.
I want to call and talk about Jason a little bit.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
He loves this now.
Just for a moment.
Go ahead.
The problem, this is advice to Jason, actually.
Okay.
The problem is that, see, Jason likes to use big words in his column where he doesn't really say things.
Yeah.
Like at the end where he says, Mr. Weinbaum's unwillingness to accept a shared set of established facts is alarming. You know, that's the old bugaboo, that psychobabble.
Yeah,
he doesn't agree with us.
I couldn't understand what he was really referring to there, you see?
Well, yeah, exactly. Now, here's the problem.
Yeah.
He said that the headline was made up by the newspaper, not by him.
Uh-huh.
Actually, they're practically quoting him. The headline was, myriad of lies spewed on radio show each week.
Yeah.
The actual statement was, anyone who tries to unpack the myriad of lies Mr. Weinbaum spews on air, ... continues on. So see, here's the problem for Jason. When you get on a radio show and psychobabble your way like he does, that's fine because nobody even understands what you're saying.
Which is a pain,
I mean,
it's
writing.
It's hard to listen to that for very long, and it's got to be hard for my listeners. You know, if you got a criticism of me, that's fine, but make it quick, and have your evidence, and say you lied about this.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
And
but
prove it.
He's the one who caught in the lie.
Yeah.
Because when he wrote it in the paper, I can reread it word by word.
Yeah, and he said that he didn't make up the title, right? Well, I didn't.
The title.
I read it once.
They edited it.
I didn't like it. I thought it's not worthy of answering, and you know what? And so I didn't catch that. If I wanted to really tear into it, then I could probably do that. But I don't.
That's why I'm doing this for you.
There's nothing to fight there.
No, I know.
So
also, he does accuse you of insane ramblings. You know, that's quite an insult. And like I said, when he says the myriad of lies Mr. Weinbaum spews, that sounds kind of like an insult to me too.
Well, it's just an untruth. It's a slander, and and he doesn't. It's like I say, you know, I can make a mistake, but I'm not lying. Okay, and the thing he cited was Ilhan Omar marrying her brother. That's a known news story, and all I'm doing is citing a news story. You know,
2/5 of his column is all about Laura Loomer. I think he's jealous of you.
Yeah, he's got something about her.
I think he's lost her because she's your friend, and he just can't handle that.
I don't understand it. You know,
no one will.
I really like Laura Loomer because of what she does. She's a young woman who has more guts than anybody I know. Fearless. To do the kind of and she's
Jason, on the
effective.
other hand, is simply hate-filled.
Huh?
Jason is simply hate-filled. That's all.
I guess so. Yeah. All right. Well, listen.
Anyway,
thank you, my friend.
Have you heard what's going on in Mexico?
Yes. The son.
They caught El Chapo's son.
Right. Go ahead. Do tell.
They were immediately surrounded by an uprising, and they had to turn him loose.
Yeah. Why?
And retreat.
Why? The Mexican army or what?
Because
the paramilitary police. It was about 30 of them.
And why did they have to turn them loose?
Because they were surrounded by heavy weapons and machine guns. I mean, we're talking 50 caliber machine guns.
And we're talking about the drug cartel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, they're more powerful than the government in a lot of places in Mexico.
Yeah, well,
it's a huge problem.
They bought their guns from us.
Yeah.
Huh.
And I wonder how much money the Democratic Party got from El Chapo during the day.
Or how much they're still getting from them.
Exactly.
Every day.
All right, my friend, thank you so much for being a star on the Dave Weinbaum Show. Once again, hi to Martha.
Bye-bye.
And thank you so much. All right, we're back on the show, and I think we'll probably need to take a break. What do you think, Stan?
Well, I think we got to do this first.
Yeah.
The new Amazon Echo has everyone asking Alexa for help.
Alyssa, what time is it? What the hell is wrong with this blasted thing? Amanda!
But the latest technology isn't always easy to use for people of a certain age.
These kids done bought me a busted machine again. Odessa!
That's why Amazon partnered with AARP to present the new Amazon Echo Silver, the only smart speaker device designed specifically to be used by the greatest generation. It's super loud and responds to any name even remotely close to Alexa, so they can find out the weather.
Allegra, what is the weather outside?
It is 74 degrees and sunny.
Huh?
It is 74 degrees and sunny.
Where?
Outside.
What about it?
The temperature outside is 74 degrees and sunny.
I don't know about that.
The latest in sports.
Clarissa, how many did old Satchel strike out last night?
Satchel Paige died in 1982.
How many he get?
Satchel Paige is dead.
He what now?
Died.
Who did?
Satchel Paige.
I don't know about that.
Saturday Night Live,
Man.
And now we're getting, really funny stuff off of Alec Baldwin, of all people.
Oh, yeah.
Getting upset over the high taxes. Well, he should be excoriated from the Democratic Party. What's wrong with him?
Never be allowed to talk.
Next thing you're going to know, he's going to vote for Trump.
Right.
Oh, my goodness. All right.
What a loser.
We need to take a break right now. So call the show. What do we got coming up? Well, we got... Right now, matchmaker DeAnna Lorraine, who is running for Congress against Nancy Pelosi, and I think her polls show that she's doing well too. Both of these gals are doing really good. DeAnna Lorraine, and then after her, we got the Latina on fire, Liz Cabrara. Call the show 573-364-4433, and we will take this call right now. Hi there, welcome to the Dave Weinbaum Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, Lee from Richland.
Yeah, Lee from Richland. What's up, my man?
Yeah, first-time listener, long-time caller.
You never listened before? Why don't you listen to me? That hurts my feelings.
My wife's making me do all kinds of work. I don't get time to listen to you.
Well, your wife is listening. What do you mean your wife is listening to the show? That's what you tell me every week.
Yeah, but she's off work today. She's listening to you upstairs.
Oh, cool. Hi, Pam.
And she's exercising on one of those upside down tweeter machines or whatever they call that thing that turns you upside down. Anyway, I was thinking about separation of church and state. Pelosi has apparently been praying for Donald Trump.
Yes, she has.
That's. I tell you what, I hope she puts the unborn slaughtered babies on the list, too.
It's very interesting because she's a Catholic. And she is the Catholics are very pro-life.
Well,
okay.
She may say she's a Catholic,
no?
But that would be a lie. She's not a Catholic.
What do you mean they
because
were?
If she ain't following their doctrine,
hold on, Lee.
It's just a lie.
Lee, I've been in touch with the guy who runs Priests for Life, Frank Pavone. He's out of Staten Island, New York. When I wrote 3 pro-life articles slamming Planned Parenthood, he sent me a note on Twitter and said, "Not bad for a Jew." Okay?
Really?
Yeah. And I think he's still head of the Priests for Life. He's got a big job there. That's the whole Catholic Church.
Cool.
So I don't know of any Catholic that's pro-abortion. Do you? I guess you do.
No.
All right. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Lee, you still there?
Right. I just wanted to bring that up. I didn't know that. I thought that they were going to keep prayer out of for the president, but obviously she's been going to a lot of prayer meetings or something. So
yeah, she's praying for the president.
Praying for them unborn babies.
She's acting like she really has some empathy for him, which is a total. Who believes that? Yeah. It's a total lie. All right. Hey, thank you so much. I got to take a break. And then I've got who do I got? I got DeAnna Lorraine coming on. Thank you so much, Pam, for listening to the show. All right, we'll be right back, and don't touch the dial. Call 573-364-4433 and get it off your chest.
Why settle for the forecast when you can control it? Hartley's Climate Control is your locally owned heating, air conditioning, plus so much more company. Hartley's offers residential and commercial sales, service, and installation in the areas of heating and cooling, hearth and home, handyman services, and more to the Rolla, St. James, and surrounding areas. Call 573-368-3163 or visit them online at www.hartleyscc.com. Hartley's Climate Control. Community born, community raised, community serving.
If you're in the food business and your walk-in cooler quits, do you think you can call just any heating and refrigeration guy to fix it? Think again. Time is money, and you don't want to have to wait while an air conditioner repairman tries to figure out what's wrong. At Cox Brothers, food equipment repair is who we are. We have the specialized training and know-how to protect your expensive and fragile inventory while we repair your broken equipment. When you need food service repairs, go right to the experts. Cox Brothers Food Equipment Repair in St. James. We'll keep the hot side hot and the cold side cold.
Owning a business can be tough, and knowing what insurance you need can be confusing. Help is here with the Daniel and Henry Company. Daniel and Henry Company is an independent insurance broker providing a full range of risk management and insurance products and services for clients locally, nationally, and internationally. They find cost-effective solutions for your business and personal needs, from work comp, general liability, property and auto, and all points in between. Protecting your business is their business. Call Richard Boyette at the Daniel and Henry Company today, 314-444-5011.
Come see the professionals at Brown Vet Clinic of Rolla, where they promise to place your pet's health and wellness above all considerations. They communicate openly with you about the individual preventative needs of your pet and help protect them from common infectious and contagious diseases while using the best available methods, no matter how big or small the animal. The staff is there to help you 24/7 and will get you an appointment as quickly as possible. Give Brown Vet Clinic a call today for all your animal needs. 364-1919.
Warning, this is Microsoft. Your computer has been hacked, and you need to call the number displayed immediately.
Warning, do not call that number. This is a scam. Call A1 Tech of Rolla, LLC at 573-458-9175. If you have given these people access to your computer, or worse, your money, your computer is now compromised. A1 Tech is available both mobile and on-site to take care of all your tech needs, and was recently voted the best computer repair service in Phelps County. Call 573-458-9175.
Wow, Marianne, it's been another busy day here at Miller Glass.
Yes, it has, Kathy. Our auto glass guys have been rocking.
Yes, they have. Rock chips, windshield replacements, and regulators.
Yeah, and don't forget that we also do headlight restoration and side view mirror replacements.
Remember, there is no job too big or too small for the Miller Glass Auto team.
And we also have mobile service.
At Miller Glass, we install it all.
Listen up, America. Why in the world would you start your day with an unwrapped, zip-zap, sad sack breakfast mishap when the McDonald's app lets you order, pay, and pick up a nice and hot griddle sizzle breakfast with a tap, tippity tap? I think I just rhyme answered my own rhyme question. McDonald's mobile order and pay. Just order in the app, pass the line with the tap, and wake up breakfast with McDonald's. Mobile order and pay at participating McDonald's. McDonald's app download and registration required.
Follow me at DaveWeinbaum.net, at the Dave Weinbaum on Twitter, and streaming live on the Dave Weinbaum Show Facebook page.
Any president who has reason to believe that a public office holder is engaged in a corrupt act, it's incumbent upon his Department of Justice or him to ask Ukraine, look, if you have evidence of this, please turn it over to us, because it's a crime for a public office holder to confer a benefit in exchange for something of value to himself, or in this case, to his son. This hasn't been debunked as the media and Biden claim. There's enough evidence here to justify looking into it.
KKID, Salem, Rolla.
You know, it's pretty obvious that Joe Biden made a confession. Now they're accusing Donald Trump of, well, he confessed his crime, you know. Well, Joe Biden confessed an actual quid pro quo. Trump never said that. Okay, he said that he went to the Ukrainian government and told them that if they didn't fire the prosecutor within a certain amount of time, he would make sure they didn't get $1 billion that they knew was coming to them via United States aid via the Congress.
Yeah.
As a sitting vice president of the United States. And the reason was they were investigating this gas company that his son was on the board of directors.
Right.
And he brags about it on a tape. He says, yeah, and sure enough, 6 hours later,
well, the reason
we fired the prosecutor.
Well, the reason they keep spewing about it on the mainstream media is that the mainstream media is not playing that clip.
Well, the mainstream media refuses to investigate, and that's
of course.
And this thing with Rudy Giuliani, you don't see him anymore. You were seeing him for a long time. Well, they arrested these two guys now, and I think that was a hit job on Rudy Giuliani. I don't know what they did or didn't do, but then again, what did Manafort really do? What did General Flynn do?
Yeah.
All this stuff. Why do they keep on subpoenaing Ivanka Trump, Donald Trump Jr., Corey Lewandowski? Why do they keep when they do this to all the people in the Trump administration, to where they're absolutely destroying people's lives? Not everybody can afford to hire a lawyer or get a lawyer to do this constantly, and they know that.
Right.
This is a fraud amongst the American people, and quite frankly, it's got to stop. Yeah. Because otherwise, they're going to fraud their way into the leadership, and they're already doing it.
They're trying.
They're already doing it.
There was campaign violations, supposedly those two friends of Giuliani.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were they?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we got. Who do we got?
Lee or DeAnna.
We got DeAnna coming up, and I forgot to warn her. So, but you know what? Why should I have to warn them? What is that?
That's right.
Right.
She's a busy girl, you know.
I'm going to give her a 1-minute warning.
Running against Nancy Pelosi. I bet that's a full-time job. Cleaning up the streets of San Francisco. That's a full-time job. And I'll tell you what, if you haven't looked it up yet, DeAnna for Congress is a great place to look on Twitter or on Facebook. And she's really doing a wonderful job there. And I think there are a lot of people there, of course, that listen to KMET that have been hearing her for quite a while. And now they know what she's made of. They know what she'll do. She'll make a difference in that district.
Let's talk about that while we're waiting for her, because KMET is a station out in L.A. I don't know what I was doing. Right. I was looking out there or something, and I made contact with these people. I think they contacted me. I'm not sure. And it's in Riverside, California, and I've been on it for about 6 or 7 years now. And I hardly pay attention. I pay it, and I go away.
Right.
And then I sent in for. I told the guys, they're very nice people, and I says, "Can I just see some ratings?" Right. The guy says, "Yeah, I'll show you." And so finally, I get this letter back from him, and I'm looking on this thing, and I can't believe what I'm seeing. They have 300,000 listeners a week, give or take. They also are the radio station to the Los Angeles Angels, the Los Angeles Lakers, the Los Angeles Rams, and a bunch of other things. And they got 32 talk shows.
Wow.
My show goes on Sunday morning. This show, the same thing you're hearing now, goes on at 11 a.m. on Sunday mornings.
Right.
Which I don't know if that's the greatest time. I have no idea whether that's a good time or not.
In California, it probably is.
There's a lot of traffic on the roads. They're kind of in between San Bernardino, Palm Springs, and L.A., and they're on the highway.
I see.
So there's a lot of drive time deal there. So I'm looking at this thing, 300,000 customers a week, 300,000 listeners a week,
right.
And I'm at 80,000 a week.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself,
that's pretty good.
That's
almost
pretty
a third
good.
of their
Wait
audience.
a minute. Yeah, I'm like 27% of their audience. And that's 32. That's Dave Ramsey's show and Tom Sullivan. Some of these guys are pretty good.
Yeah, they are.
Okay. And I'm thinking to myself, then I look at the markets they're in. Number one market for this Los Angeles-based radio station, San Francisco.
There you go.
Just where Nancy Pelosi is, all right?
Yep.
And then I'm looking, and it says next is Los Angeles, and then Washington, D.C., of all things.
Right.
And then New York City, and then Chicago.
And China.
And now, well, then you get a readout of the foreign market.
Yeah.
And I'm big in China. I've heard in Beijing and another Chinese city.
And they stream live all the time. So
Streaming live.
That's why.
Which, by the way, I don't know if I can announce it or not. Can I announce this, Steve?
What, that we're streaming live?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're streaming live right now.
Yeah, but on the show?
Yeah.
I mean, on the website for the... yeah, we're streaming live on Facebook.
Right.
But we're not streaming live on a website with the studio. So we're working on that. The boss is working on that. And so, wow, that'll be great.
Yeah, there's a lot of listeners out there, and I'll tell you, there's not as many Democrats as we would imagine in some of the bigger areas. I think there's a lot of people that are just tired and fed up of all the junk going on.
Sure.
And, and look at the rally in Dallas. How many people were there? I mean, and how many people were outside waiting?
Minneapolis,
wanting to get in?
another place. Minneapolis was really amazing.
Yeah.
And that had about 45,000 people, 25,000 people in, and 20,000 outside, waiting there all day and in bad weather and stuff. And who from the Democrat, and that, you look at the polls, and sometimes the polls will say, for example, the day before the election, if you put all the polls together the day before the 2016 election.
Oh, yeah. Hillary was winning with a landslide.
Hillary would win
100 million.
100%. No, not 100 million, but she would win. The chances for winning were like 100%, 97%, stuff like that.
Boy,
and it just whittled away. You can see it all night. They're just whittling away. They're getting, she's still, good shape. Now it's only 70%, but now, and then it went down to maybe 50%, and then 30%, and then, it's incredible what happened that night, and it completely told a story about the polling business. The polling business is applicably exposed to being corrupted. And by that I mean they can ask questions a certain way. They can go and find people and outweigh Democrats with Republicans or likely Democratic voters to Republican voters. They can do all sorts of stuff to these polls to weaponize them. So that they can why would they do that? Well, they want to discourage you if you're a Trump voter, and Hillary's got a 100% chance to win. And so you still have to vote. Well, you're just going to sit at home and say, well, what am I voting for? That's what they did, and it didn't work. And if you're in the polling business, you got to be totally ashamed of yourself.
You're not going to be president, all right? It's been fun. It's been great. I love you. But come on, buddy.
We have a major projection right now. Donald Trump will take Ohio. And CNN projects Donald Trump will carry the state of Florida. Huge win for Donald Trump. Donald Trump, we project, will win in Kentucky, in Indiana, with its 11 electoral votes. West Virginia, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Mississippi, South Carolina, Alabama, North Dakota, with its 3 electoral votes, and South Dakota, Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, the state of Montana, North Carolina, Georgia, Iowa, Utah, Wisconsin, Arizona, Kansas with its 6 electoral votes, Nebraska with its 5 electoral votes, and Wyoming with its 3 electoral votes.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Complicated business.
One of the montages.
Okay.
Sorry,
Yes.
I forgot to turn the mics on.
Yes, radio
sorry.
talk show host needs his mic on.
Yeah, I know.
Now I know which after 11 years, now I know which button to watch. Okay, I could be saying a lot of stuff on here. If that was that it or what? Which one is it?
No, this is you. Oh, that was her.
Oh, okay.
Because she's moved up to the mic, so I try to keep it off when she's not up to the mic.
Well,
why don't you keep it off when she's up to the mic?
You're so high maintenance. You should apologize.
I'm
to
high
Stan.
maintenance.
Yes, you are. You want your mic on and everything else.
He's trying to push me around. He's a bully. It's like Dr. Amy.
Did you ask him
Dr. Amy said.
the appropriate question?
Yes. I don't think it's appropriate for you to do that to me. I mean, come on. Is that going to work?
Your opinion doesn't matter.
Okay. I mean, Dr. Amy, really?
Thank you, but I didn't ask your opinion.
Yeah,
thank you, but I didn't ask your opinion.
I forgot.
Okay, really? Does that work? How about a fist to the nose? Well, maybe it's too soon to do that. No, don't do that, kids. No, it's not right unless it goes too far. Anyways, it's you never know if you've gone far enough unless you're willing to go too far.
Well, that's right.
How's that?
Yeah, and it takes patience sometimes.
Yeah. Right.
See, boy, this is why I prefer to just shoot fish. Can we?
No, we're not going to shoot any fish. You're not helping. I'm trying to teach him about patience here.
Well, then get to it. I
I don't like being patient.
Nobody does. It's a learned skill. What do we call people that go willy-nilly through life just doing things because it feels good?
Democrats.
Attaboy.
Yeah. That's funny, Stan.
Tim
All right.
Allen, he's a good
All right,
guy.
let's take a break. Apparently, DeAnna got mixed up again, and we're going to take a break and come back, and we've got the Latina on Fire calling from Miami with all of her followers all over the world. I mean, she's a power, I'll tell you what. She is the official Latino representative for the Dave Weinbaum Show. So, all right, call the show, 573-364-4433. Get it off your chest.
When it comes to making travel plans, Trips and More Travel Agency of Rolla has skilled agents to help you plan that perfect getaway. With over 27 years of combined experience, the agents are dedicated to providing you the highest quality of customer service, specializing in custom travel, family vacation, and destination weddings. Trips and More can make your vacation unique and fun. Stop in today at 116 West 8th Street in Rolla or call 341-3300. That's 341-3300.
Why settle for the forecast when you can control it? Hartley's Climate Control is your locally owned heating, air conditioning, plus so much more company. Hartley's offers residential and commercial sales, service, and installation in the areas of heating and cooling, hearth and home, handyman services, and more to the Rolla, St. James, and surrounding areas. Call 573-368-3163 or visit them online at www.hartleyscc.com. Hartley's Climate Control, community born, community raised, community serving.
Hi, this is Sarah Weinbaum, massage therapist at Lavish Day Spa, formerly known as Terra Day Spa. Come visit me at our all-new location on North Bishop next to Steak and Shake. Come take your stress and worries away with our full-service salon and day spa, featuring discounts on Dermalogica and other skincare items offered with a purchase of a facial. New location, same number, 364-0905. Come sail away at Lavish Day Spa in Rolla.
Does your trip to the dentist office sound like this? If so, it's time to come see the friendly staff at Forum Dental, where they make dentistry simple and fun. Forum Dental is committed to patient satisfaction and high-quality dental care. So come to Forum Dental, where they do it all, from teeth cleaning and whitening to bridges and crowns and so much more. At Forum Dental, they make every dental experience a pleasant one. Forum Dental, working together to be better. Visit their website at forumdental.com.
Need to create a unique gift for your sweetheart? Want a gun, watch engraved? Need a trophy gift or award? Go no further than Kent Jewelry, 907 North Pine Street, downtown Rolla. Call 573-364-1030 and take your bag of jewels to Kent and ask to have your jewelry inspected and cleaned for free. Kent is my jeweler. Make him yours. 907 North Pine Street, downtown Rolla, 364-1030.
A wise person once said, "Nothing worthwhile is easy." At Cooking From Scratch, that old saying is definitely true. But nothing can be easier for you than getting a great meal at a surprisingly affordable price. We take the time to hand-cut all of our steaks, and our Thursday prime rib is slow-roasted to tender, juicy perfection. Friday and Saturday nights, it's our all-you-can-eat fish that can't be beat. So take the 5-minute drive west on I-44 to Doolittle and enjoy our great food and friendly atmosphere. At Cooking From Scratch, our name says it. Our food proves it.
Have you ever gone to a car dealership where they tried to tack on a bunch of hidden fees to that low price? I'm Jeremy Shelton, General Manager at Taylor Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. You won't have to play 20 questions to look at our vehicles, and you won't have to worry about hidden fees either. We're your hometown dealer, and we'll do our absolute best to treat you right. Shop around and compare prices, but give us the opportunity to earn your business. Next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, come see us at Taylor Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, located on South Bishop and Rolla, next to Mandarin Gardens, or online at TaylorChryslerRolla.com.
Follow me at DaveWeinbaum.net, at The Dave Weinbaum on Twitter, and streaming live on the Dave Weinbaum Show Facebook page.
There's no other man that we've ever met that could have taken it. It's true. Maybe I'm a little different up here, I don't know. But I enjoy it. To me, I'm energized because we're draining the swamp. The Democrats' brazen attempt to overthrow our government will produce a backlash at the ballot box, the likes of which they have never, ever seen before in the history of this country. These are bad people. My phone call, as an example, with the president of Ukraine was perfect. Everybody that looked at it. And the only reason I released it was that the Democrats put out a phony narrative. So I had no choice. And I don't want to do that as president. Every time a president from a country calls me or I call them, we have to release the text. How can you do business that way? Who's going to want to speak to your president?
You know, it's incredible what they're doing to our country. It's not just President Trump. And no president could have stood up to him other than what he's done. He stood up to these people. Talking about standing up to bullies. What did Bush do when they had stuff like that? He sort of like put his head down and didn't answer. Okay? Mm-hmm. Well, that's what they want Trump to do. They want him to play the same game. They're bullies. Think about this now. Think about my talk with Dr. Amy. They're bullies, and they don't understand why Trump isn't doing what other presidents have done before, and that is cower before them. Right. Because they say they're the real power. Not you. You're just the president. Well, you know we control you.
Right. You know what Cheney did, though? Anyway, he just laughed about it, you know. Sorry, I couldn't help it.
That was a Cheney laugh? Okay. Yeah. Hey, Beto, you know, if by the way, Beto is very big on this gun control and confiscating your guns, your rifles, your whatever you got. Oh, yeah. Guns, too. I mean, regular guns.
I'd love to see
Don't let them fool you. It's not just about the other guns, the what do they call them? The big guns? The
assault rifles?
Assault rifles, yeah. You know. The way they talk about and define these, they're also talking about your revolvers.
Well, yeah, because they shoot one right after another.
That's right. They shoot one right after another.
Yeah.
So, and he says, if you refuse to turn in your guns, you will be visited by, and I quote, law enforcement. Mm-hmm. Hey, what could go wrong there?
Right.
Knock, knock, knock. We're here to take your guns. I would step away from the door, officer, because I'm shooting right now. You're not taking our guns.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
That is your right.
It is.
It is a Second Amendment right. Yep. A God-given right to protect yourself and your family. Mm-hmm. This is how millions of people get killed when they give the government too much power and they start coming for your guns.
You know what I think they ought to do? I think they ought to just do a neat test across the country. Take the guns from the damn criminals.
Well, yeah, no.
There, yeah, I think they should.
Oh, sure, they're not going to do that.
Wow.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
That'd be a novel idea, wouldn't it?
They would have tried it already in the south side of Chicago.
And St. Louis is the #1 murder capital in the world
look at what we just talked about in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're better armed than the cops.
Yeah,
the cartel down there.
Yeah, they bought them from us.
Sure. No, they were given it to them by Obama and Eric Holder.
Yeah.
So according to one professor, did you know this? SpongeBob SquarePants. He's a violent racist.
Oh my God!
You know what? I read it and I said, "What is he talking about?" It's a professor. He's serious though. SpongeBob SquarePants. One of the cutest little cartoons.
Did you hear Tucker talking to that Bill Nye, the science guy, the other day?
I didn't hear that.
Oh my gosh, it was just hilarious, is what I'd call it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Whatever.
Hey, there's a new Trump hat out, and I think this one is appropriate. And it says on the hat, "Make them cry again, 2020." I like that, don't you? Make them cry again.
I like it.
Because I'm sick and tired of these bullies. They're bullies out there.
Yeah.
You know, my life is defined by bullies. I hope I never become one.
Me neither. I never will be.
I don't think of myself as a bully.
I'm a nice guy.
Of course, you can accuse somebody who stands up for yourself as a bully, but I don't think I am one. I mean, I'm not going to pick on somebody who's weaker than I am.
No.
You know, right, Lisa? What? No, you're not weaker than me.
You try to push me around.
Oh, right. Yeah. Guess who pushes who around?
You throw your weight around, baby.
Guess who pushes me around?
Oh,
I'm
right.
afraid of you.
I'm sorry.
You yell at me and I do stuff.
Let's raise some money for this poor guy.
From Weinbaum Records, it's Dave's Hits of 2017. Listen to the unique singing style of your favorite radio host, Dave Weinbaum, as he belts out songs like
Snowflake, you know you can't take it. You've got that hateful feeling. Whoa, that hateful feeling.
Or how about this?
As you wish me hell, to everyone you could tell that you've been spying over me, spying over me. Then you spread your views to the mainstream news.
And timeless memories like
You don't know me. I'm in the federal witness plan. You don't
Come
know
on there,
me.
Doolittle.
I might be in Afghanistan.
Dave's Hits of 2017 is not sold in any stores. And if you act fast, you can get Dave's favorite insults absolutely free with your order.
You schmuck. Kiss my tuchus. Putz. I hear you tried to donate your brain to science, but they were only taking used ones. I don't take the broom out of your hands when you're trying to do your job. I hear you're 1 foot short of a yard sale. There was a lot of testosterone in my marriage. Too bad none of it was mine. I married a trophy wife, but I couldn't afford to mount her. I had 2 feet of snow on my car, so my wife offered me her broom. I said, thanks, but you're going to have to teach me how to fly it first. Got any complaints? Go to hell and wait.
The perfect way to close out the year. Dave's Hits of 2017.
That's all, folks.
Aha! Aha! What do you know from funny, you...
Okay, we're back on the show, and what do I got here? I got somebody. I got DeAnna. All right, let's go ahead.
Hi, DeAnna.
Let's go ahead and play her song. Hi, DeAnna. A little late.
Hi, guys.
All right, we're going to play your song because they want you in San Francisco. You know, they want to hear you in San Francisco. There we go.
We like singing your song.
Yeah, absolutely. Find me a find, catch me a catch.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book
and make me a perfect
match. Mensch.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll bring the fame. You bring the groom.
Come on,
slender and pale.
Bring me a ring, for I'm
Longing
longing
to be the envy of all I see.
Papa, make him a scholar.
Mama, make him rich as a king.
For me, well,
I wouldn't holler if he were as handsome as everything. Ladies and gentlemen, this woman is passionate about politics. She's also passionate about making love great again. She's star of TV, radio, blogs, and she's running for Nancy Pelosi's seat in the 12th district of San Francisco area, right? California. And she is the matchmaker to the... Huh?
California.
Yes, and she's the matchmaker to the Dave Weinbaum Show, DeAnna Lorraine. Okay, so this is going to have to be a little abbreviated because I got one coming up at 11:30. What are your thoughts about the Pelosi meltdown over Turkey and Syria?
Well, Pelosi is just doing what she always does. She storms out. She doesn't actually listen to the president. She doesn't really actually solve the matters or have a solution. She just walks out, leaves everything unfinished, and then goes and has a tirade about President Trump.
So she's claiming that he had a meltdown, and yet he sat in the meeting, and most of the people there sat in the meeting and still had the meeting while she left. So who had the meltdown?
It was her.
Yeah.
And crying check.
Do you think this is pre-planned, though?
Everything they do is pre-planned.
Yeah.
I think it's all orchestrated. It's a big theater. And they do everything because their constituents, they operate by emotion. They do, their heartstrings get pulled. They see crying Chuck. They see Nancy storm out, and they say, oh, my God, this is just the worst. Isn't our president just the worst? So they apparently don't really think for themselves, but they get pulled by their emotions so much that this works on them. It works on a lot of these people. Obviously, for us, it does not work on us. We just want the business to be done and the problem to be fixed.
You know, I noticed that you're polling very well in your area there. What do you attribute this to? Other than obviously being on this show.
Did you see that I won?
Yeah, I saw that. What did you win exactly?
So there was a poll that was out the other day on Twitter.
And you're number one.
Yeah, exactly. I won. It was a poll that, if you were to vote tomorrow in the primary, who would you vote for? Me,
right.
Shashi Tatar, Agatha, or John Dennis? And I won.
I know.
Okay. So that's a good preview of what's to come.
You know what I think it is? I think it's your persistence, and I think Twitter's helping you a lot as well, and Facebook.
Well, I think it's Dave Weinbaum Show.
It's what?
I think it's the Dave Weinbaum Show, too.
Oh, yeah. Well, of course, that goes without saying, and I'm glad you said it. Yeah. Now, I heard you were in Florida last weekend. Is that correct?
Yes, I was there for the American Priority Conference. I was hoping you guys would be too.
Who did you see? Did you see Laura Loomer?
Laura Loomer, of course, was there.
Yeah.
Don Trump Jr.
Okay.
There was pretty much Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Everyone who was anyone was there.
Now, my next guest is going to be, she went there too. Her name is Liz Cabrara. She's out of Miami Beach.
Okay.
Miami.
Really?
Yeah.
Liz Cabrara, okay.
When you run for president, she's going to get you the Latino vote.
Yeah?
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Well, you met her. Didn't you?
What is that on your phone? Hey, Nancy Pelosi on your phone or something, or what? You there?
I don't think I have Liz Cabrara in my phone.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
You met her.
Well, okay. Well, what else is going on? Anything? I mean, I have questions here, but we don't have enough time to talk.
I know. I was up at like 4 a.m. for a phone interview and then another one.
All right.
Somehow missed
I
my
know you're
alarm.
busy. I know you're busy.
I retweeted you at 4 a.m.
Yeah, I retweeted you 4 times. So did I, by the way. Hey, other than DaveWeinbaum.net, where can people find and contribute to you?
Yeah, check out my updates because obviously I've been all around and I'm home for a couple days. Go to www.DeAnnaforcongress.com. It's DeAnnaforcongress.com. And then my Twitter is DeAnna with the 4Congress.com. And just to let you know, we are going to be going to steps of City Hall in a couple weeks and doing my campaign kickoff party. That's going to be really fun in San Francisco. And then going to Washington, D.C. after that. So there's lots of exciting things in store, and I can't wait to share it with everybody.
All right, that's super. Hey, DeAnna, I went to a silent auction, but a mime got all the good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know how you...
Huh?
You are a gold mime of jokes.
You know what? I got a lot of them. I'm telling you, thousands and thousands. So, and I'm trying to make them up as I go too. That's from inventory. Anyways, listen, I'm glad I'm a part of your campaign, and I'm glad the folks out in San Francisco are going to hear this. Okay. So thank you so much for being a star on the Dave Weinbaum Show. Have a great weekend. And that's probably Liz. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. Okay. Hi there. Welcome to the Dave Weinbaum Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Liz Cabrera.
Got to play your song.
Yeah.
Hello.
Be right.
Oh, there you go. Baby, let's dance. Hey.
Yeah, let's dance with me.
I'm dancing right now, baby. All right.
Yeah, just hearing your voice.
Hey.
Or good news.
All right, this woman, this Latina on fire, was born in Cuba and became a citizen, an American citizen, as soon as on arrival. And she is a professional wedding photographer. She is the official Hispanic representative to the Dave Weinbaum Show. She is the Latina on Fire, Liz Cabrara. There you go. Whoa! I think you still got some relatives in Cuba that are applauding. Goodness me. All right, how are you, my friend?
Oh, my God, great. How are you?
I'm super. Glad to have you back on the show. Hey, Latinos, there's 32 million Latinos in this country, largest minority in the USA and getting bigger all the time, and they're ready to vote. What do you predict?
Oh, my God. We're going to win. This is it. We're winning.
Yeah. Why? Why do the Latinos like yourself? Why do they like or love Donald Trump?
Okay, it's everything. We don't like people that beat around the bush. Our demeanor is tell us how it is. Don't pretend to be a politician. Just talk to us like real people. And on top of that, of course, we don't like communism. And he speaks to how we like. Mm-hmm. All of us are for him. Everywhere I go, Dave, it's unreal. The amount of people that I encounter, including, I recently went to get an MRI of my leg, my ankle, which was swollen.
Yes, I know.
After I finished, I asked that gentleman, who are you voting for? Because I do it everywhere I go. And he goes, of course, Trump.
All right.
It's all of us.
Well, I heard you also had your DNA checked, and it came back 100% Trump supporter. Is that right?
Yes, it did.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. I didn't know they could tell that from DNA tests. You know, that's
yes,
amazing.
And I didn't even know Latinas could have that, but they do.
They do. Yeah. Well, you know, it's funny because the mainstream media and the social media totally underestimated the Latino vote back in 2016. And I think that was a part of the big reason that Trump won, especially in places like Florida, because they didn't think Trump had any base in the Latino community. Why? What did they miss?
Fierce. Everything. It's fierce. Listen, I was just at the AMP. You should see the amount of Latinos in that place. Actually, let me make something clear, and I want to mention the group that I'm in.
Yeah.
I am in a group, the head of the group is called Ozzy, his name. He is Latino. He served for the United States already. So mind you, he has served his dues. And he's Cuban-born, and he has arranged this underground movement. It's on WhatsApp. There's 196 of us. And in there, we're constantly, not on Twitter, they're on Twitter too, but we're more underground on WhatsApp. And what we do there is we communicate to each other constantly the events that are taking place in Florida. Like, for instance, the other day I couldn't go because of the leg thing. There was one in the Freedom Tower in Miami. I wasn't able to go, but they were going all over there. So we're showing up in different places all the time and supporting our president. And the group is called the Deplorables in the Open.
Okay.
The gentleman is a lot in photographs with me in the pictures that I recently posted on Twitter.
Wait a minute. Is he the one that replaced the name that I gave you? You're now
No.
You're now Queen Elizabeth. Is that correct?
Oh, that's another story. Let me tell you that story. That is funny.
I'm a little upset. Wait a minute. I named you Latina on Fire.
I'm staying with you.
Okay, good. All right, I feel better.
Worry. I will never cheat on you. Never.
Okay.
Not with anybody. You got my heart.
Latinos are a loyal bunch of people. That's for sure.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. When we love someone, we love them, and that's it, and we don't betray.
That's right.
What happened was I was sitting in the I went to the event 2 days in a row, and I was sitting in this another special dinner that they had that was apart from the AMP, because I was involved in more than one thing. That's where I met Governor DeSantis in the special dinner, in the VIP dinner. And then, believe it or not, in the middle of the dinner, the entire group showed up. They couldn't be without me. They made me get up from the table and leave with them after the food wasn't even all eaten.
Wait a minute. Wait. They made you get up on the table? I mean, were you dancing or anything?
No, I didn't do a dance.
Oh, okay, all right.
No lap dancing. No.
Ándale, ándale.
No, ándale, ándale. You guys are true. I love you guys.
Yeah, we love you too. Believe me.
Listen, they came to get me.
Yeah.
Like, they practically pulled me because what it was, we hang together for almost 48 hours straight. I was barely sleeping. Wow. And they got used to me, so they went to get me because they weren't in the VIP dinner. And because that was an extra money. And then that guy that named me Queen Elizabeth, came to get me too. I didn't know him. I met him that day, that exact day that they pulled me from the table. And then we started taking pictures there, and then we left to like the bar area where everybody was at. And that guy, guess who he was? This guy came from Washington, D.C. He was the owner of the yacht that was going to take the people, the high-end people, on the yacht. Meaning those tickets were $3,000 and $4,000 per ticket. So basically, I met the owner of the yacht.
Whoa.
And he named me Queen Elizabeth. Mind you.
Well, that is something.
Now, when they were on their way to get you, did you hear something like, "They're coming to take you away"?
No. It never happened. It never happened. It's funny. But they weren't able to, this is the gossip, the real gossip. They weren't able to launch the yachts because there was inclement weather. So the guy actually lost $80,000 in that yacht. I said, "Okay, you afford that?" He goes, "Yes, I'm the owner."
Yeah, it's chump change. You're meeting a lot of wealthy people out there.
Change,
My goodness, you're having the time of your life, aren't you?
Oh yes. You don't know. I met Laura Loomer.
Yes, I was just going to ask you about her.
And DeAnna Lorraine.
I saw her more than once. And even in the ladies' room, I took pictures with her. She gave me her business.
Wait a minute, hold on. You have pictures of Laura Loomer in the ladies' room? Oh my goodness! Wait a minute. Hopefully they were in good taste.
G-rated.
Okay,
all right.
Yeah.
All right. It was girly stuff.
I once spent a week in jail for that.
He's joking.
So you should have seen this event.
No, wait a minute. The important thing about this interview right now is what you two said about me. What did you and Laura Loomer say about me? I want to know.
Actually, should I say the truth?
Yeah.
You're going to kill me. She didn't talk about it.
She didn't talk about it?
She didn't talk about you.
She had a different story.
Well, yeah, I did. I remember I did. Wait. I told her.
No, she said that Liz talked about you.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Now. Yes, I did.
You did? Okay. All right. Good save, Stan.
But you know something? Laura's kind of quiet. She's very soft-spoken and quiet.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? When she's on the trail of somebody to interview, though, that's when she shows her.
Oh yeah.
Shows her talent. Yeah. Hopefully you guys will back. Hopefully you guys will back her, won't you? The Latinos.
Of course.
I hope so.
Oh yeah.
She'll be great for you guys.
Promoting that, of course.
Oh, absolutely.
We all do.
Didn't she meet DeAnna Lorraine also?
Did you meet DeAnna Lorraine out of California?
Yes, I did.
All right.
I did. I took pictures with her.
I just talked to her.
She probably doesn't realize. Yeah, I know you did. I was hearing it. I'm hearing you.
Yeah.
I heard you singing too. Yeah, I did. I heard her.
I don't understand. You sounded a little disappointed in my singing. I don't understand that.
No, I love it. I love
it. All right. Yeah.
Listen, I was singing at the amp too. I met this crazy guy at the amp.
Yeah.
And he wasn't crazy. He was just Trump crazy. You know how we are. We're different.
Yeah.
And he had this get-up there at the amp, at the Trump Doral. He had this thing, a computer, and he had music, and we started singing. I made a video of that. I mean, let me tell you, I had the time of my freaking life.
Oh, good.
Actually, Sunday I was depressed that I wasn't back there again.
Well, that's super, and it's great to hear from you, and we'll do this again sometime. Did you meet Donald Trump Jr. or anybody like that?
I took the pictures with Donald Trump Jr.
Right.
Actually, Kimberly was watching him very closely from the background, if you see the picture.
Oh, Kimberly Guilfoyle was watching him closely?
Yeah.
Yeah, because of you, right?
Keeping a close eye.
She was jealous of you. Yeah, there you go.
No. But he kept going. I'm leaving, and Kimberly watching. I'm leaving. I swear to God.
Hey, Liz.
I'm lying there.
Liz, where can people find you?
Liz, Liz Cabrera 55, Liz Cabrera 55 in Twitter.
Hey, Liz, did you hear about the casino for seniors?
Well, I like casinos,
Yeah,
so if they're for
it's
seniors
called-
or not,
It's called Seizures Palace. Seizures Palace. There you go. Liz Cabrera,
Love you.
we love you here in
Have
the
a good
show.
Yeah,
I
we
got
do.
Lisa here. Say hello to Liz, Lisa.
Good morning, Liz. It's great to
Lisa?
hear from you. I hope your ankle's better.
Well, adios, amiga. Adios,
Love you.
amiga. Thank you so much for being a star in the Dave Weinbaum Show.
Oh,
right,
God,
thanks,
thank
Liz.
you. I
Have
love
a-
you,
Bye.
Dad.
We love you too. Have a great weekend. Hi there. Welcome to the Dave Weinbaum Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Adolf.
Adolf, what'd you think of that interview with all my interviews? What's going
Oh,
on?
they're all great.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know what? It's been 2 weeks now,
Yeah.
and I have yet to see any legitimate argument that this whistleblower exists.
Yeah.
We have a phony document written by lawyers.
Yeah.
We have no whistleblowers showing up. We have closed meetings. I don't think he even exists.
And they're going to base they're going to impeach him. You know that, right?
Go ahead. It ain't going to get past the Senate.
Well, I know that. But they're going to try to make enough political damage to him so that he'll resign. I don't see him doing it, but I think this is a big cover-up. They're covering anything they have accused him of doing. They've done it, and he hasn't.
Oh,
Do you notice
without a
that?
doubt.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a real pattern. It's a real sickness.
Well,
So,
they're going to continue with it.
no doubt about it.
By the way,
Yeah.
I have something for you. Are you going to be at the store later?
Yes, I think so. Yes.
Okay. Awesome. We'll see you there.
Oh, terrific! All right. Well, listen. Thank you very much, and you have a great weekend. I'll see you later. All right.
And Joanne says hi.
Hi. How are you, honey? Say hi.
Hi.
Yep. Hi.
All right. We'll see you guys later. Okay. Thanks a lot. And I think we have to take our last break, don't we? But we're going to listen to this phone call too. Hi there. Welcome to the Dave Weinbaum Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Oh, hi, this is Pam from Richland.
Hiya, Pam. How are you?
Oh, I just couldn't resist. It's been such a great show. I so enjoy your
thank
show,
you so
especially your
much.
opening dialogues.
Thank you so much.
But,
I really appreciate that. And you're a bigger fan than your husband. He keeps complaining that you're giving him so many things to do he can't listen to the show. Is that true?
Well, we're just trying to build a house, and it's been the saying that it takes longer and costs more is very true, and so we're just experiencing that right now.
Yeah, we're going to be.
But it's all good.
We're going to be going through that in a little bit too.
I hope you
But
participate.
I just have a comment,
Yes,
and I
ma'am.
just wanted to say that the reason that we can't hear that we don't hear what the whistleblower is saying is because dog whistles are silent.
Whoa,
that's good.
That's a
And
pretty
I-
good.
I
That's
gotta
pretty
give-
good right there.
I gotta give Pat the credit. He came up with that, and I said, "Call," and he says, "No, I've already called. You called." But thank you, thank you for what you're doing.
Oh well,
and-
thank you for participating. Is he in the background yelling stuff?
Yes. he
Tell him
is.
this is your turn, not his. What the heck's the matter with that guy? Stop it.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's
Right?
amazing.
You gotta
It's
put up with
amazing.
it.
My wife gets to talk anytime she wants to.
Oh, please.
Now, of course, I don't listen very often, but hey.
Well, he makes me leave her mic off all
That's
the time.
right. Yeah, leave her mic off. No, she can't. She can't respond
Stop
to this.
that.
All right. Hey, thanks,
We
Pam.
love you guys, and,
You guys,
take care.
You guys are a hoot. We love you too, and there's a lot of love in this show. What's going on here? All right, we need a break. Thank you. Thanks for sticking your left fist out. Need a break.
No
All
problem.
right, call the show 573-364-4433. Get it off your chest.
Make the whole family happy by bringing home Lee's famous recipe chicken. Choose from one of our many different specials, like the 16-piece classic or breast strip family meal, to the 8 different daily lunch specials. Call today for your next catering at 573-364-9999. 888-646-9330 or visit us on the web at leesrolla.com or just stop by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken in Rolla at 1902 North Bishop Avenue.
Reality check number 29. Moving your checking account shouldn't feel harder than moving to another state. At Town & Country Bank, we have a solution for that. We know switching banks can be a pain, so we invented the Easy Switch Kit. If you move your account to Town & Country, we'll do all the work for you. Set up your automatic deposits and withdrawals, and even help close your old account. How easy is that? Town & Country Bank. Smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC.
Aging Made Easy, LLC is a privately owned in-home service agency which specializes in professional care for the elderly and disabled. Their mission is to ensure that their clients maintain a happy and healthy life in their own home. They do personal care, homemaker chores, advanced personal care, and nursing. For more information, call 265-6004 or 800-920-8536. Aging Made Easy takes Medicaid, private insurance, VA, and private pay. 126 North Jefferson in St. James.
It's been over 35 years since Muffler Mart has opened their doors. Marty, Keith, and Carl combined have over 120 years of auto experience. The name says Muffler Mart, but they do it all. Thousands of customers have done business with Muffler Mart because they do what they say they're going to do. Woo! The next time you need work on your vehicle, head to Muffler Mart on Highway 63 South, across from Phelps County Fairgrounds in Rolla. For appointments, call 364-5434. That's 364-5434. Muffler Mart in Rolla.
Automated Business Systems in Salem is your one-stop source for office supplies, computers, printers, and point-of-sale software and hardware for your business. And if you're wanting to build a computer specific to your needs, whether business or personal, ABS in Salem can do it. Computer repairs, virus removal. ABS is a full-service computer repair service. Bring it to them or they'll come to you. They are your brother authorized service center in the area. See them online at www.abssalem.com or stop by their office at 902 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem.
It's Truck Month at Fairground Auto Plaza in Rolla. Now save up to $9,510 in total value on the all-new 2019 Silverado Crew Cab LT All-Star Z71, or choose 0% APR for 60 months on select new 2019 Silverados for well-qualified buyers with GM financing. The all-new 2019 Silverado, the strongest, most advanced Silverado ever, now comes with no monthly payments for 90 days. Visit Fairground Auto Plaza at 100 Fairgrounds Road in Rolla for full details. Chevy, find new roads.
If you've watched Storage Wars, you know how smelly and moldy your valuables can get. Daniel's climate-controlled units ends all that. It's like a spa for your stuff. Call Investment Realty at 364-4050 and reserve a unit for Daniel's climate-controlled and secure storage. That's 364-4050. Follow me at DaveWeinbaum.net, at The Dave Weinbaum on Twitter, and streaming live on the Dave Weinbaum Show Facebook page.
So I just want to say on the Lindsey Graham front, I know that there's a lot of people at CNN that are friendly with Lindsey Graham. Time to knock that off, and it's time to call him out. And I think what's going on in America now is really fundamentally the result of years of fake news, conspiracy, nonsense from Fox News.
He was calling Fox News fake news and a propaganda machine, and with what I saw, I'm like, that's pretty much what CNN was. Like, it's just pumping out propaganda.
The fake conspiracy nonsense that Fox has spread for years is now deeply embedded in American society, and frankly, that is destructive to America, and I do not think we should be scared to say so.
That's Jeff Zucker, the president of CNN, going and knocking Fox News when he's telling his people that he doesn't want the news. He doesn't want them to do the news. He wants them to do impeachment.
Yeah.
You know, and they all listen to him, except for this one guy who's a whistleblower. And via the efforts of James O'Keefe, former boss of Laura Loomer, it's been exposed, you know, and he exposed Acorn. Remember Acorn?
Oh, yeah.
They were hustling little girls into the United States.
Right.
from places like Ecuador and South America and Mexico, and he outed them out, and he's been outing out Planned Parenthood and people like that.
Selling body parts.
Sure, undercover stuff like that. And he outed Claire McCaskill.
Yes, he did.
And we played that on this show, and I think that might have had something to do
a civilian
with her working. She's now working for CNN, I think.
Is she really?
It's either MSNBC or CNN. I think it's CNN.
Oh, my gosh.
So that's a good fit. All right, we're going to play some extras here of the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. Hit it.
So now the Democrats are making a pathetic bid to save Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe Biden. And you know what? I'd love to run against him, to be honest. Anybody like that, if you can't beat him in a debate, you got a big problem, folks. Big. You can't beat him in a debate, you can't be president. Because what are you going to do against President Xi and Kim Jong-un? You can't beat Sleepy Joe. And now we're going to meet with Kim Jong-un. I don't think so. But he's totally owned and totally controlled by the Washington swamp for many years. 2 months after President Obama put Joe in charge of Ukraine policy, they put Joe Biden in charge of Ukraine policy. Listen to this. And the press will not write it. They say, in totally unsubstantiated charges, every time they talk about him, President Trump has said that his son walked away with a fortune. Now, you know that's a totally unsubstantiated charge. Really? Joe's son, Hunter, got thrown out of the Navy, and then he became a genius on Wall Street in about 2 days. Here's Hunter being examined by Sleepy Eyes Chuck Todd or some of these people. Hunter, it's so great that you're here, sir. Hunter, I know they're giving you approximately $168,000 a month. I hear they paid you a big check of $3 million. I just want to speak on behalf of NBC, who's absolutely one of the worst. I just want to tell you, Hunter, I just want to tell you, I couldn't be happier for you and your family. And I know you don't know anything about energy, and I know it's an energy company, but I think they made a great deal, Hunter. And then they fly to China.
I wonder if he had to shiver up his leg or anything, Chuck Todd.
I don't know, probably. Yeah. And you know what? I want to play number 6, too, before you have to go away, because that's the one I want to get out, right there.
And I'm dealing with people right now. They're tough as hell, those Chinese negotiators. And Hunter, who's not too smart, Hunter. He goes in, he has a meeting, he walks out in his fund with $1.5 billion, with a B, $1.5 billion. These aren't the same Chinese negotiators that I'm dealing with, I can tell you. These are not the same ones, but we are doing very well in that negotiation. Now think of it. Where's Hunter? Okay, get it. So where is Hunter? I want to see Hunter ask these questions. Hunter, you know nothing about energy. You know nothing about China. You know nothing about anything, frankly. Hunter, you're a loser. Why did you get $1.5 billion, Hunter? And your father was never considered smart. He was never considered a good senator. He was only a good vice president because he understood how to kiss Barack Obama's ass.
Oh my God! I am so offended, aren't you?
Me too.
Is that wrong or what? Is that wrong? I don't think it is. You got time to call the show? We got about 6 minutes left, 7 minutes maybe, if Stan forgets. Call the show 573-364-4433. Get it off your chest, because here I am. Take me on. All right, got liberals out there? You got any more? I mean, I don't understand. I think people are really getting educated to this.
Yeah.
To what the scam is going on with the Democratic Party. It's never been. Come on, they had honorable days, and this ain't those honorable days.
No, they're not.
How can you be a Democrat and defend being a Democrat? Okay, call the show.
Well, you know, like
you can hate Trump all you want to, but you got to defend what these guys are doing too.
I almost hate to admit, in retrospect, that I voted for Bill Clinton. But I did.
Well, what did I do? Who ran against Bill Clinton the first time? Was that?
I don't know.
I actually thought about it. I voted for Jimmy Carter. I voted for Jimmy Carter. I mean, oh my goodness!
I met him on the golf course in Bella Vista, Arkansas.
Really?
Yeah, many years ago. So right in '91 and in '92, I voted for him.
Okay, just because you met him on the golf course?
Probably.
I remember going to New York one time and went out of my way to. He was staying at the same hotel we were at, and we were at, like, there was an elevator. He was big deal. He's coming down the elevator. I didn't want to have anything to do with the guy. I walked away. I didn't want to see him. I thought he was disgusting to me.
Well, this was after he was the president, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you can say anything you want to about Bill Clinton, but he will be remembered for one thing. No? He will be remembered for one thing. He's the only president to get a Jewish girl to eat pork. All right? So I don't know.
Oh, shoot.
Here you go. And you know what? Hey, you don't like the joke? Turn the dial. I don't care. What are you talking about? Don't forget it. Well, go forget about it.
Never be passive about your passion. Forget about it.
And that's what we have on this show. We got a lot of passion, you know? We got a lot of passion. We got a little humor here, fun interviews. I mean, what more do you want? What more do you want? I don't understand the problem. Do you understand the problem?
Nah, I don't know.
Is there a problem here, Lisa?
Problem
Is there a problem?
Oh, no, everything's great.
Am I not entertaining?
That last joke was not off color at all.
It wasn't. It wasn't. He had her over for a rib dinner.
No.
So what?
Okay. I don't think that's what you meant, but okay, we'll go with that.
Okay, it was a...
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here? Wine bomb, wine bomb, wine bomb,
wine bomb, wine bomb, wine bomb. You know, I could have swore that I saw that in a movie once, and it was Russell Crowe they were calling out as the gladiator.
Oh, well,
the
maybe it was.
But I don't. Maybe it was, but I don't know. I guess maybe it was me. I don't know.
Hollywood changed it.
There you go. Here, all right. So we're back on the show. Call the show. We only got a couple minutes left. 573-364-4433. I mean, why should I have all the fun? You guys call in. You know, come on. What are you doing? What are you slamming stuff around for? All right. You got anything to add to the show besides slamming stuff around and insulting me?
I'm fine. I'm being good over here.
Yes, you are. You ate your nice little tuna, which they say tuna in a can is supposed to do something to you, isn't it?
No.
Oh.
No. It's not high
aphrodisiac, maybe?
No, I don't think so. Otherwise,
you could be so lucky.
You better.
Maybe the oysters in there.
By the way, Elijah Cummings, civil rights hero and congressman, is dead at the age of 68. That happened Thursday morning, right? Yeah. So rest in peace. LeBron James criticizes America, criticizes Donald Trump. He's a social justice warrior, but when it comes to communist China, well, he's back in communist China. How's that? Isn't that incredible? Dennis Rodman, Tucker Carlson interviewed Dennis Rodman, and he basically tells LeBron James to shut up and dribble. Yeah. Not me, Dennis Rodman. And I think he's right. I mean, this is America. You get to say what you want to say.
Right.
General manager of the Houston Rockets, he criticized the Chinese government and their treatment of the people in Hong Kong that are protesting. And, of course, the NBA does a lot of business in China, and China ordered that he should be fired. And after reversing himself, the commissioner of the NBA said, no, we're not going to fire the guy. We have a right to free speech. Well, they're probably going to lose billions of dollars. Mm-hmm. So, if anything is for a buck, then, LeBron James is right. But if you want to be an American, I don't think you back the communist government of China against the United States of America.
Right.
I mean, you can always move to China and play basketball there, right? He's a great basketball
He makes $36 million a year here. He's not going over there.
He's making a lot more than that on all the endorsements he's got.
Gosh, yes.
I mean, the guy is very wealthy. He's probably close to being
very
a billionaire.
Talented.
Very talented, extraordinary basketball player.
He is.
Absolutely. I would not play him on one-on-one unless.
Holy moly!
Unless he
Could
was.
you imagine it?
No. Well, I could. I could imagine it. I mean, I played.
Little low legs.
I used to love pickup basketball, but now I'm a golfer. I play golf.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So my wife Lisa, she's got her favorite club. That's her bitching wedge.
I don't have
Every
one
time
of
she
those.
hits it, she bitches and bitches.
I do not have one of those wedges.
I knew a guy that was so unlucky that that when they went to bury him, he lipped out. Yeah. So I've got lots of stuff left. Do you want to do another hour? Steve, can I do another hour?
You notice the theme song just went up.
Come on, I got plenty of stuff. Okay. All right, Chris Wallace is against Trump now. It's obvious. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for being on the Dave Weinbaum Show. I'll be back next week with another edition.
KKID Salem Rolla, home of your community health center studio in Rolla, where your health is their #1 priority.